All right, just verifying we are live, and then we will rock and roll. And I think we are. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Reality Skewed Gamers Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition Wildemount Campaign. Glad to have you guys here as we continue to play Dungeons and Dragons. I'm your host and Dungeon Master, Ranger J 1999, and I've compiled a group of people that are nerdy about this shit as much as I am. And we are here to have fun with you on a Saturday night like we always are. Hope you guys are doing well. Just as a programming note, if you didn't check out the Jedi Academy from earlier, please do. And then as a reminder, after this stream, right after the stream, short break, and then I'm going to get into my GAC once I get it all set up. So I'll do 3 hours of D&D and then get right into some GAC, which is going to take forever because I think Loki's joining. So I'll do mine in 30 minutes. He'll take 2 hours. So it'll be a long night of streaming. So sit back, relax, grab something to drink, grab something to eat. We're going to be here for a little bit. With D&D and GAC, we got a long way to go. That being said, welcome. Hope your Saturday night's going well. I'll let the players introduce themselves. If there's anything else going on, I don't think so. Any other news and notes? 2 weekends from now, we will have the 5-year celebration of RSG. I think it's today's Finn's birthday. It's been his birthday month. I lost track.
I don't know. He had a birthday celebration last week. So
I know, and he's thinking of having another one this week.
Celebration this weekend. And he's late again.
And he's late again, you know. So y'all
I think he's just trying to play catch up to all of us.
Yeah, you can put boo in the chat for Finn, as in boo day. Let me think. He can't really respond because he's on the road somewhere in the middle of BFE, Florida. He's here, but he can't say anything because, well, he can't. Anything else? No, I think we're good. I think those are all the news and announcements. Glad to see everybody in the chat. Rocking and rolling. That being said, let's let these lovely individuals introduce themselves and we will get this party started. Starting with the lovely Gara. Please introduce your character.
I am playing Ashura, a half-elf Aasimar
Paladin.
Padawan.
No.
How do I multi-class into that?
Well, you have to have high midichlorians. They're Johnny M, and you didn't make the cut. All right. Speaking of Johnny Mo, next up, your turn.
I'm playing as Reed Tealeaf, a halfling assassin.
You are indeed. Next up, we've got Bado Rongo, por favoro.
Oh god, this Stinix, your dragonborn bard.
More like slut purveyor.
It's smut, not slut.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sluts.
Yeah, draw me like you draw your French girls.
It's the Hugh Hefner of
Totally.
Wildemount.
I know, right? He's like, I'm very excited to introduce this to everybody. It's called an orgy. Next up, we have the lovely Christy.
I'm playing Critty, a half-elf bard.
There you go. Next up, we've got Grim, the mechanic.
I'm playing Drimzal, the party's cleric.
And next up, we've got Corinthian Leather.
Hello, I'm playing Hadalin, your Dwarven Eldritch Knight.
And last but not least, tying it all in together, playing Bailing Balloon, Ball, Own, Night Bleeder.
It is Balin.
What? Oh, I'm sorry, that's too loud. You're going to have to reset your mic
Holy
because you
crap.
just blew my eardrum off. No, Finn, that's way too loud. Please turn yourself. What the hell? Good Lord.
Sorry for all of our headphone listeners for destroying
Lord.
your headphones.
It's Finn ASMR.
I'll mute you, Finn. I am really not in the mood for that. Oh, goodness. First you blow my eardrums and you pull that shit. Oh, God.
Yeah, Finn, didn't they just ban a couple of people from Twitch for that?
Yeah.
You'd think
Made a
with
new
the amount of
category
money-
for him.
Yeah.
You'd think with the amount of money he saves on not getting the good Wi-Fi for his car,
It's not wrong.
he could get
All right.
a good microphone for his phone.
Hey,
What?
hush you.
He speaks the truth. All right. Anyway, I think that's all the introductions. With that being said, let's get into the show, do the intro scene, and then we will recap everything that happened the previous week. So let's do it. And we're back. Welcome back. All right.
I love that intro.
Let's do some music. All right. When we last left, Finn, they're asking in the chat if the new cards are ready.
They are not yet.
Okay. So there you
I mean, you guys are forgetting that Finn's a slacker, man.
100%.
So anyway, but no, the cards are not done.
Eventually they'll be ready.
They'll be ready. All right. When we last left our group of adventurers, they were traveling up north into the Grain Wildlands to Crystal Sands Tundra to Pellbank Village on a mission of utmost importance. People are starting. Okay, there we go. All right, we should be back. Little hiccup
We're
there.
back.
Man, I don't know what that is. That was strange. Technology.
Yeah, I found a way to ruin your internet while I'm on.
I know. Good job, Finn. Hi, Marks. Prepare to roll a new character.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Looks
Alan
like,
Skynet.
looks like I picked the wrong week to stop sniffing glue. All right. Yay, huzzah, we're back. As I was saying before the internet decided to crap all over the place, with our band of adventures, they've been tasked to go to the Grain Wilds, to Crystal Sands Tundra, very hostile and frozen and desolate place, to Pellbank Village to do some investigations, as there's been reports of people disappearing and they don't know why. They are making their way north through the Savalier Wood, and during this trip, we've learned a couple things. One, and the only thing we really learned, that there's something completely wrong with Togar, who has been trying desperately to... First, it was him trying to be inspired to create a cover for his smut book, and then getting others to do covers for his smut book. So, along the way, too, while that's been happening, they faced a band of bugbears and goblins who try to, take them down and steal their stuff, and party wasn't having it. So in between all the lewdness, we've had them run into a band of miscreants and kick their ass, and so we continue on. Now, just to move things up a little bit, I'm moving you guys up to here on the map. So there we go. And you guys...
Wow, I really got us lost.
Yeah. For a couple days, it took you a couple days to get to that point. Nothing really happened. I mean, we'll let you guys say whatever you guys, if you had any specific conversations or anything like that, just to get the story moving along a little bit. I wasn't planning on being in the woods this long, but then again, I wasn't planning on Bad Rongo doing what he did with his character, so that completely threw off what I had planned. So just to get things picking up, it's a little bit. You guys are coming to the edge. It's the night before you guys start really getting out of the forest into the Crystal Sands Tundra, and you can already tell the temperature lot cooler here, as in before. It was somewhat. It's now summertime, beginning of summer, with how you guys are traveling. So it is warm, but it's like autumn warm, like late fall into like going into winter kind of warm. It's not like it was before. It's now like 60, getting into the highs, maybe 60 or 70 degrees at the most. It's kind of a little bit chillier at night. So you're starting to notice a little bit of a temperature change as you guys get closer and closer to what you believe to be the crystal sands tundra. So you guys are camped out. Nothing eventful has happened in the journey up to this point. It's the night before you guys hit the crystalline sands. So guard duty ensues. Is there anything you guys would have want to have accomplished in these last 3 or 4 days that you traveled to this point? Speak now, forever hold your peace.
Dwarven training and sword training.
Okay.
And avoiding Ranga.
We'll
Or
see how you
Togar.
did here. We'll make it a one. Make me an intelligence check, Finn, to see if you can how your ABCs and 1, 2, 3s are going with Critty. They went really bad. Critty, he's got the basics, but it's there's the basics, and they're just trying to get to the next intermediate level, and he is not coming close to doing that. So it's going to be a while before we get old Balloon reading and writing Dwarvish at a 3rd grade level. So we're still on kindergarten level. That's what happens when you roll a 2. This wasn't a 1. I would have made you forget some stuff. Like, hey, what is that? All right, Finn,
I will
roll.
take that.
Yeah, roll me a strength check to see how you did with your sword. Okay, well, whereas you didn't gain anything from your learning of languages, you did pick up 4, or I'll give you 3 successes with the 17 strength. So you're getting better with your sword. So you got stronger and dumber at the same time.
That's why I'm a sorcerer, not a wizard.
That's
Perfect.
right. Thank God it's natural. Because if you had to do... So anyway, it's the night of. You guys are setting up camp, training. You said you did little sessions. The hut's been set up. Fire's been lit. The food's been cooked. You guys are about... You figure it's going to take you about 4 to 5 days at least to get to Pelbank Village by foot, the way you guys have been traveling. It's good weather. It's a good time of the season to do it. You figure normally it would take about a week to 10 days to get from where you're at to Pelbank, but since it's the better part of the year, there's not as the topography and the climate favors you a little bit more than if it was, in the middle of the winter season, where you would probably, besides even getting there, you might die in this land. So that being said, it's nighttime. It's time for guard duty. Who is pulling the first shift? Actually, didn't Gar, you say you were going to pull a shift with Togar this time? As long as he didn't ask you about smut.
I
Yeah.
did. I said I would take a shift with her.
Okay, so that'll be one of the shifts. What shift do you want to do that with Togar?
I guess we'll take first because why not?
Okay, so all right, so you guys are going to pull the first shift. All right, so the rest of you can decide when you want to do your shifts. So roll perception checks for me. Shira, you are on it. You are well aware of your surroundings and doing a good job of... Tagar, you don't know what's wrong with him. He is just not really into it, or you don't know why, but you guys want to have a conversation? Feel free.
I'm just going to be staring at Ashira.
Jesus. Now you know why he sucked it. He's not pulling guard duty. He's just staring at you the whole time, Ashira.
I think you're supposed to be looking up there.
What kind of response was that? What was that noise?
What are you doing?
I'm maybe a little inspired. Hold on. Grab the book.
Oh my god.
Just a little sketch. A little sketch, please.
Actually, we had a discussion about this, and that was a no.
Fully clothed. You pick the topic.
No. This is why no one wants to have shifts with you. I need you to stop.
Okay, I'm gonna put the book away.
I was going to say, pretty soon the entire party is going to be woken up by what sounded like a nuclear explosion going off as Ashira kills Togar.
Many years later, a group of other adventurers was walking the same path and discovered a mound that simply had a note that said, "Here lies Togar. He got what he deserved."
Dear Togar, it hurts us on the inside.
It really
when you
does.
Were killed by
Yeah.
Ashira.
It'll be a
Togar.
Viking funeral, but I'll be burned on my own books.
Dear Togar, it'll hurt you on the outside if you start drawing your
All right. Besides, okay, after that happens, what do you say? Anything else, Togar? Or
No. She's a very scary woman.
all right. Well, that puts an end to that nonsense. Okay. Anything else you want to say, Shira?
No, I am very happy.
Okay. All right. The first shift come and goes. Who's pulling second shift?
This will be Drum and Balloon.
All right. Roll your perceptions.
And a 19.
Very good. You guys do a good job of pulling guard shift. Anything you guys want to talk about?
Not really.
Yeah. Okay.
Drum's not very talkative most times, anyways.
No,
So.
you're really not. Okay.
name. Usually it's just something random, but nothing this time.
Okay. Who's pulling third shift?
I can pull it.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Oh, for God's sakes, I'm actually supposed to be good at this.
Well, apparently not. But you still do a decent enough job, but nothing really happens during your shift.
Maybe subconsciously you're like focused on how awful you feel about drawing Togar in the way that you did.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just off going, oh my, what I do.
Reed kind of wants to go and bathe.
He just jumps in the snow, strips his clothes off, and starts rubbing it on.
I don't know why, but I feel so dirty all the time.
God.
Picks up a stone and starts scrubbing himself.
What are you doing, Reed? I gotta get it all off.
Okay. And then the last two would be Hadelin and Critty. Make your perception checks for me, please.
Oh, shoot. Am I not rolling right?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
It still rolled the actual dice in D&D Beyond.
That's good. That's actually a good sign. Yeah, you guys do a good job. If there's anything you guys want to discuss, feel free. If not, then we'll move on. Okay. You guys just enjoy comfortable silence. All right. So that being said, you guys wake up the next morning. It is a beautiful sunny day. Who I think Drum is leading the charge for the survival. Make your survival check.
Okay, Drum turns around and looks at Critty. I could use a pep talk.
Drum, you are the best guide we have ever had. You can do this. I believe in you.
Take your D8. That was inspirational from Critty. And then she slaps you on the ass.
Outstanding. $24.
24. You guys get into the crystalline sands. You're going to get a good ways in, too. That's a hell of a good roll. All right. You can see as you come out of the woods, you can start seeing to your right, barely off in the distance, but they are prevalent. You can see the Dunrock Mountains, and they are very prevalent. It's hard to see, of course, when you're in the woods, but as the trees start thinning out, it becomes less and less trees, and it becomes just flat, rolly, white, and it's so weird. It's it's the beginning of summer, and it looks like there's snow everywhere. So it is really one of those things you're just like, huh. But it looks like just white dunes and just all kinds of, strange feels this land. It gets a little bit colder. It's not super cold, but it's like it feels like, if you were to guess, 50, 60 degrees at the moment. So walking, you don't really notice it, but you guys, you're starting to see that there's a little bit of a temperature change as you guys are making your throughway here. You can only imagine how cold this would be in the middle of the snowy season, so the storm season. So
Kind of reminds me of home.
no, but it throws you off, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's summertime and this snow is not melting. There is something weird about this and strangely off-putting that you just can't quite understand. That this snow is just crunchy and, it's not melting. And I mean, Critty, you kind of read about this, that this is a strange area that was affected by the Great Cataclysm, and that there's an after effect because of the way the magic works here. That although some of the snow disappears, it's always pretty snow-covered grounds in this area. It's a strange phenomenon. That's why they call it the crystal sands, because it looks like, when you guys look, it looks like white sand as far as your eye can see, but it's all snow, and it looks really strange. To be as warm as it is, to see that there's still snow like this on the ground. But it's not as thick as you think it would be, but it's still there nonetheless, and you guys trudge your way through. But it's not it's not thick. Maybe goes up to your ankles in certain places, but you guys, because of how well Drum rolled, you guys actually make pretty good progress. You guys are able to get to about here on the map, find a nice little alcove of a little bit of a forested area with some very thin, weak pines and stuff for the night, where you guys kind of bed down for the evening. You guys definitely want a fire. I'll tell you that much, because you start noticing the temperature is dropping drastically. I mean, as much as it's warm inside the hut, it is still butt cold outside. So the temperature drops drastically, and you can see your breath, and you're glad you brought your winter gear, because you'll need it for the evening times. Usually you figure one of your warm cloaks will keep you good to go, you think, but you still would like a fire. So we get to the next shift for the night as you guys perform guard duty. Is there any conversations that has during dinner or anything as you guys are moving along?
Do we know how far away we are from Palbank Village?
About 4 or 5 more days at the pace that you're on right now.
If we let Drum sleep in and not take duty, because he's our leader while we're traveling, can we let him get advantage on his roll tomorrow to see if we can cut that down?
Doesn't work that way.
Okay.
It was a good try, though.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I presented logic first, and then I was like,
You made a very sound, logical argument. That's not how the rules work. Denied. All right. He's never been here before. That's why I can't give it to him.
Makes sense.
So,
Are we going to be keeping a fire outside?
yes. Well, no, you guys don't have to. You guys can just...
What's the wildlife look like around here?
Make a perception check.
Oh, no.
Don't really see any. Maybe
Okay.
a little thing here and there, but not much. Critty, you did know from your reading that they're wandering elk herds that go through this entire region. It's a lot of grass that can be dug up, especially during summer. it's easy to get to the grass underneath, and they will eat that. Some of the other regions in the mountains, but where there's more stuff. You know about all the monsters that could possibly be here. This is a very dangerous area, so getting through here as quickly as possible is very conducive to survival. There are a lot of strange and unknown creatures here that, yeah. You've read a lot about all the different types of monsters that roam around this area. You even have some inkling that there's a dragon somewhere up here. One white dragon, maybe a red or two, and some other ones that you heard about. No names were given, but you did read some reports about that. So, not a very nice place to want to, travel through, let alone create Mr. Rogers' neighborhood in. So, Cree relays all that stuff that she read, because when you did your research, so that was part of the stuff that I would tell you later on. All right, who's pulling the first shift?
I guess I can.
Okay, Johnny.
Okay, make your perception. Whoever's pulling first shift.
22.
Nicely done, Reed.
Thank you.
Okay, and John, you're doing it too? Yeah. Okay. So
No, I'm pulling second shift with.
Okay, so just read. Yeah, you don't really notice anything. You see your breath. It's not uncomfortable cold, but it is cold, right? It's like you tell it's a different change in temperature once the sun goes down. But yeah, nothing eventful happens during your shift. Whoever's pulling the next shift, you wake them up and go ahead and wake up and pull your perception checks. All right, Drum, you do a good job. Balin, you're miserable.
If I see any wildlife, I want to go hunting. Maybe we can have a nice, good, fresh meal rather than rations in the morning.
You're not hearing anything, especially in the nighttime. I mean, you hear distant stuff, but nothing you want to go tracking in the middle of the darkness looking for.
Makes sense, though. Yeah.
You do hear some different, strange sounds you've never heard before, but it's not in your purview because you're not from this area. You don't really know it. You're not a ranger, so you don't really know what you're hearing and stuff. But you do hear some interesting sounds. All right, but nothing happens during your shift.
Can I attempt kind of like a mini experiment during the night? I have an idea as to why I'm not paying attention.
Sure. What do you want to do?
I want to cast Firebolt at the ice to see what happens to the stuff on the ground.
Okay. You do that. It creates a hole. It melts.
It melts, so it creates water.
Yes.
Okay. Can I use Shape Water to turn it into snow again, basically to re-put it in that spot?
Strangely, it does not let you. And when you do try to, it just doesn't happen. And then you notice that the ground starts reforming back the way it was.
Okay, so I can't control the water at all.
Nope.
Okay.
Interesting.
I'm gonna call Drum over to show him. Something is really off about the water.
Right. I wonder. Let's where is it? I would like to cast Detect Magic.
All right, you cast that. It's everywhere. It's so bright. That's. You have a headache.
Looks like it's magical snow of some sort or something.
Bright light in the face. You can't see for about a minute or two because you're seeing stars. You weren't ready for that.
And yeah, I turned it back off. Holy crap!
Oh God! I'm blinded. All right, but nothing else happens on your shift. If you guys want to do anything else, let me know. Okay, next shift. Who is it going to be?
I'll take it.
All right, Critty.
I'll take it with Critty.
Okay, Togar and Critty, you guys.
I would like to read my secret goblin book on this shift. Do you want me to be disadvantaged?
don't even bother. I mean, if you're not even, I mean, yeah, disadvantage. I mean, you can hear, but yeah. 10, still decent. And you, Jesus Christ, you did better than Togar, who's actually not reading anything. He's actually trying to pay attention. Good Lord.
I'm trying to read her book as well, apparently.
Do you allow him to try to read your book, Critty?
I will.
Okay, so you guys said
Feeling
by
very friendly.
Okay.
This is my secret goblin book. You're not supposed to tell anybody. But I'm not goblin.
Do you speak or read Goblin there, Togar?
Not a lick.
I have no idea what the hell she is reading then.
Can she describe it for me so
I
I
got-
can make some pictures?
Oh, God.
Oh no.
There aren't any pictures in this book. It's just words.
Yeah, describe me the words. Let me see what they look like.
This word means kill.
Ooh, kill what?
Anything that you want. You just like say kill, and then you say the next thing, and that's what you kill. That's how
Tell
goblin
me
works.
the next thing.
Well, what would you want to say?
What's the next thing in the book?
Well, the next word in the book is burglar. Do you want to kill a burglar? I know how to say that now.
Did he sneak in?
He might have.
Is it a cat burglar?
No. I don't
Can you
think it's a
describe the
cat.
burglar
I mean,
for
cats
me?
are pretty nice. I don't think that they would plan anything.
All right. So I draw a burglar coming into Goblin House.
What kind of burglar?
It's a cat.
My God. Make a performance check.
Oh. That's a damn good cat.
It's a masterpiece. I mean,
And the
Critty,
goblin is
he-
gonna
A
be
9
like-
on perception, but you can draw a cat burglar.
He drew a unbelievable looking cat burglar, literally a cat dressed in black clothing, jumping into this goblin's room with this. On this floor, you see these two goblins just peaceful and calm, and you see this cat burglar with this evil grin coming into this room. It's perfection. It depicts this thing perfectly. Although disturbing, it's what he drew.
One of the goblins is stuck under the bed, and they're saying to the cat burglar, "Can you help get her out?"
My God. Critty, you may respond however you wish.
I'm just going to turn the next page in my book.
Okay, she's ignoring you now. Yeah.
You're being kind of weird.
Yeah. So, God. All right, last shift will be, oh my God. Gara and Hadelin, please roll your perception checks, please. Okay. Nothing really happens. If you guys don't have a conversation, you can. If not, we'll move on to the next day. Got the information that I need.
Yeah, so how you doing? Kind of walking around and fighting in that heavy armor now. You used to it yet?
Not quite yet. And it seems very bright in with all of the light that is bouncing off of the snow.
Well, I mean, that's probably from some of your weapons and magic too. I mean, you got bright lights going off all the time, but I mean, might be able to help you, get used to walking around in your armor and stuff. I mean, obviously, I've been doing it all my life, so I don't know. Maybe I can help you a little bit.
That is very kind of you, sir. Will I be carrying rocks like Dalun?
No. So, kind of like Hadelin just kind of wants to give her some tricks that someone who's not used to wearing heavy armor might not know. I don't know. I mean, I don't wear it, so I don't know, but Hadelin does. So I don't know. Maybe make a check of some sort. I don't know. He's just trying to say like
padding in places where it would chafe.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, this might chafe, so this might be why he drinks. I don't know. Who knows? But I'm trying to think. Yeah.
Well, so yeah,
something like that.
yeah, but the thing that you do notice as you're kind of giving her some pointers and stuff is that the armor she's wearing in this elven chainmail is really much lighter than you expected. Like she lets you, kind of just hold a little bit of it, and you can tell that it's really strange. It's hard as your armor, but it is really light, like super light. And you've heard of this before, of elven chainmail having certain properties that make it not as light, or make it lighter than normal heavier armor, but with the same kind of hardness that, durability that armor usually has. But the tips that you do give are some good tips, where to place padding and, how to position your shirts and stuff so that, for the chafing and stuff like that. So, yeah, absolutely, you can give her some good tips about that kind of stuff. But the wearing of the armor is really not cumbersome for her. It's like it was naturally designed for her specifically. It's unlike any armor you've ever seen before, Hadlin. You're used to dwarven crafted stuff. You've heard of some things just around the world, but you've never actually had a chance to really get up close and look at it and kind of play around with it a little bit and see that it is totally different than what you expected.
This is for sure some fine craftsmanship. So you have it easier than most, for sure. I may even want to look at this a little more when we aren't as busy or something and have time. I haven't really had a chance to see something like this very often. So thank you, Ashira. This was helpful for me too.
Well, of course, thank you. I appreciate the tips. Nobody likes shaping.
Well, I'm glad you're kind of getting used to your new role. I know change isn't easy sometimes.
Truer words were never spoken.
Okay. Armor wearing tips have been discussed. Nice. All right. It's the next day. You're woken up. You break fast. You guys eat a ration-filled, yummy breakfast full of bleh. Drink some water and get set out for the day. Drum, make me that survival check if you would, kind sir.
Ranger, just as a quick note.
Too late. You had your chance. You blew it.
No, I'm not really doing it. I'm just going to let everyone know the findings of the water that I had overnight.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's it. And I'll recreate it basically and show them that.
Yeah, whatever you do, don't turn on your detect magic. It'll make you blind for an hour. It sucks.
Yeah, I figured that out when I flipped the eye patch up last night. Oh.
Yeah, that would have been painful.
I'm not gonna drink that water then either. That sounds kind of weird. I'm not gonna drink it. I'm gonna
Yeah, I still kind of have a headache from it.
Actually,
that was really bright.
Reed, it was.
Even though your head hurts, you're just like the best survival guy that we've ever had, and you're gonna do a great job today.
That's what you call transition, folks.
Yep.
But
Thank you, Kitty.
Nice segue. Actually, it was Reed, when you did yours, didn't really see magic as just strange, or you couldn't really understand it, but you didn't really feel like studying because it was a weird look. Not what he did when he did detect magic. Different kind of light spectrum you saw.
Okay.
So, all right. So 27. Okay. So you guys make another apparently good day through the tundra. I need a first three who are moving forward.
I'd be near the front.
Okay.
Definitely Drom. More than likely Hadelin.
Drom, Reed, and who else? Ideally, who would be up front?
I would be behind them. I like to stick close to the survival-y people.
That's true. All right. I need Drom and Critty to make perception checks.
Right, this should be interesting. Oh wow.
Make intelligence checks for both of you, please. Make history checks. No, let me think. What would I want you to roll here?
You want me rolling this too, or just those two?
No, just 2. Let me think what I want you to roll here.
Oh, nature or maybe survival or
It's not gonna be survival. It's make nature checks, both of you.
oh no.
Okay.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, my dog comes in to say hi.
Aw.
Wolf is asleep at my feet.
Hey. All right.
She says hi.
Down right around here, I want you, Drom, Critty, and Reed. I want you to place your tokens on here, please. Okay, Drom will be in the lead. Reed, and then Critty, place yours on here as well.
Sorry.
I don't know if it makes a difference or not, but Ronald the dog is with me as well.
I'm not gonna make a difference.
Okay.
Make it go.
There's Critty. All right, we'll say you're right there.
Cool.
Further back there. It's not letting me. All right, the rest of you I need in a line here, and what order you want to be in a line. So who would be right after? All right, Balin. All right, next. Helen. Okay. And then we just need a Shira. There she is. Shira. All right. Drum, you don't know what happens next because you didn't roll very well. Critty, you do. As you notice, and you spoiled their advantage, you see a giant, large, looks like an abominable snowman pop up, and then you see another one pop up out of the snow here, another one up top here.
Does a dude come riding up on a tauntaun?
Drum, it's weird. You fall through the snow into the middle of the earth and are consumed. It's strange.
Well, I guess we need another cleric.
Drum, all of your snow turns yellow immediately and you die.
You know, you might end up needing a new cleric after this one, considering the cleric's in front.
All right, so they don't get advantage. You don't get advantage. You know what these are, Critty. These are Yetis. On your turn, you can say something. If not, then yeah. So, everybody, I need you to roll initiative.
Come on, baby. That's not what I meant.
Four.
This is gonna be bad.
I think I might be going last.
Nah.
It's funny how the two people that are in the front go last.
Why is there 2 Togars? Let's get rid of that one. All right. Okay.
Yeah, it's like good initiative rolls out of some people here.
There we go. So, Reed, you rolled a 19. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never gone first in this party.
Until now.
Oh, Shira had a 21 at first.
Yeah.
I'll go.
Oh, you guys saw that? Because
I got you. It's just being weird.
okay.
Togar got a 21. Reed got a 19. Ashira got a 21.
Mm-hmm.
What's your dex modifier, Togar?
I think they're both tied at 2.
I got a +1.
Ashira, what's your dex modifier? You're muted, by the way.
+2.
All right, Shira goes first. All right, then Reed 19. Balin rolled a 12.
13.
Says 12.
Scroll up. It wasn't clicking properly. I got a 13. That was the first one to roll.
Yeah.
I modified it on the turnover thing, though.
I got it. No, don't do that, please. Please do not touch that.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'll just delete your stupid thing and then do this way.
You want to roll again?
No, don't do anything. I'm trying to fix what this thing broke. Drum, you got a 3. Okay. Rid of that. Hadlin, you rolled a 13 as well. Who's got the higher dex?
I have a 1.
What is yours, Hadlin?
Like a 12 or something? Less than that?
+1?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're both the same, I think.
No, I'm +0. I'm 11.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so then Balin, then... Okay. Critty, you got a 4. Togar got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why does it say Drum got a 3? Oh, because he did get a 3. Okay, shake this off.
Yeah, roll 20 was like, oh, you rolled real good on the first perception check.
2, 3.
Let's change
4,
that.
5, 6.
You perceive that you're going to be at the back of the pack.
All right. Critty, you get a free action here to do or say something. What do you do?
I'm just going to shout Yeti.
That's all you needed to do. So you guys are all made aware that there are Yetis somewhere up front. As you see this cave, as you've now noticed it, right there. All right. Let's see. First one up will be Ashira.
Okay, well, I will. What would I do? I will move over to. Oh, that is the wrong thing. Wrong thing. There we go. I will move. Oh, that's not good. There, no. I will not move.
Ping on the map where you want to move.
I've got it.
Okay.
Okay, so I will move here.
Okay.
And then I will. What will I do? I will do. I attack twice.
Go for it.
Or do.
Yep, go for it.
Okay. All right. Then I will attack and. Yes, I will then. I will attack with what? What will I attack with?
Go for it.
Okay. I will attack with sword.
You use sword.
I will attack with sword.
20 will hit.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I attack again.
Okay. That hits.
Where did it go?
Okay. Okay, you take a big bite out of crime on that one, and that's your turn. I don't think you can do anything else, correct?
I do not, unless do I have, no, I think that is all I can do.
Okay. Togar, you are up next, sir. What is Togar?
Okay. So, what do I see in front of me, sir?
You see, as you move a little bit, look, you see there are a bunch of Yetis in front of you.
There's a bunch of Yetis in front of me?
Yes.
All right. So in front of me, I see Balin. And do I see Reed in front of him or no?
Mm-hmm. You see all
I'm
your
going
party
to-
members moving forward, and you see the Yetis, and you hear the roars, and you see that battle has commenced.
So I'm going to yell out to Reed, like, finish off the Yeti from Ashira. Help her. And as a bonus action, that'll be Bardic Inspiration if it's that's okay.
Okay.
And then Togar will bravely run away to kind of like dipping into this tree.
Okay.
From this vantage point, can I see the Yeti up here?
No, not really.
Not at all?
A little bit, you think so.
Can I use my DOS loot to cast Levitate on that Yeti through the woods?
It's kind of obscured. Do you have to have
What
full
if I...
vision? Yeah, you might. Yeah, from there you might be able to do it, so go for it.
All right. So I'll go ahead and I'll cast Levitate on that Yeti.
What's the DC 16?
DC 16.
Yeah, he makes it.
God damn it.
Roll a natural 15, sorry.
Then I shall finish my movement action.
Okay.
Let's see. How far did I run from there? That was
You can go
5, 10, 15, 20. So that's
Yeah.
20 feet. So I got 10 feet.
Yep.
All right. So Togar will jump 10 feet behind into that tree after failing his epic attack.
Okay.
It was a good idea, though.
All right, Reed, you're up.
If I get to this square here, where that top of that bush is, would I get sneak attack shooting on it because of Shira?
Yeah, because she's, you would get sneak attack. She's engaged.
Okay, so I'll get there on him, draw my bow.
Don't forget your inspiration.
Yeah, you're going to use it on your... He didn't claim it, so...
I'm going to need it in a minute.
All right, so...
21 to hit?
Yeah, that hits.
So that's 22.
Okay.
How's it looking?
It's looking a little, looking a little bloody.
Bonus action stealth, and I'll use my bardic inspiration on this as well.
Okay, stealth away.
13
Dang.
plus, it's what, a D8?
Yep, D8.
Yeah, 13 plus 7, so 20.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Next up is Kool-Aid Man.
Should be me, I think.
No, you rolled a 13.
So did Hadley.
Why is there two of them here? Oh, I didn't get rid of the other one. My bad. Sorry, guys. Yes, Balin, you are up next.
Okay.
Balloon.
Do I have view of the Yeti up here?
He's got cover 3/4. You just see him, just his head and arms pop up a little bit, so he's
Okay,
got
but I
3/4
can
cover.
see it.
You still see him, yeah.
Okay, perfect. So
He's a lot bigger and stronger than the other ones you could perceive.
perfect. That is what I was hoping for. So bonus action, spending 3 sorcerer points and summoning my Shadow Hound right next to him.
Okay, go ahead and put your shadow hand next to him.
I don't have an icon for him.
Oh,
have
well,
a mini
you
character.
suck, Finn.
If you can make a character sheet. for
No, nigga, goddamn, you needed. Let me do all the work around here. Damn it. Don't worry, Finn, I got it.
I almost feel like you were set up there, Ranger.
I know, right? You know, right? It's like you just.
I have it in my in my D&D Beyond character sheet and everything too. I
Sure.
just don't have anything about 20.
I can get this to pop up. What is that? There, we'll use that. Did it pop in there? Wait, where'd it go? I know it just...
Like a warthog?
Yeah, where is it?
I'll do something
Yeah,
else
it's
first,
3
Ranger,
o'clock
and
of
then
the
I'll do
Yeti.
that.
Oh, okay, there. Oh, my thing didn't update, that's why. Okay. He is summoned in next to the giant yeti.
Okay, perfect. Yep.
And what's his
he's gonna get-
stats? What's his stats on that?
I have it all in my character sheet to track.
I need you to tell me what the stats are, please. I can't go to
His
character.
AC is 14.
Okay.
His hit points are 37.
Okay, that's all I need.
Okay.
Any special things?
He has pack tactics and keen hearing and smell.
Okay. All right. All right. Anything else?
So it's going to get an attack.
Go for it.
So it's going to attempt to fight it. Ooh, not one. Not good.
Ooh. I was actually going to allow this creature to make an attack against it.
Yep.
What's the AC? Oh, 14. Yeah, it hits. And
14,
that is going to be 15 points of damage. It just swipes at it and roars.
Okay. And then for my action now, I'm going to cast a Melf's Minute Meteors.
Wait. Is that a bonus action for the summoning the hound?
Correct.
Okay.
Summoning of the hound is a bonus action for my Satyr Sorcerer.
Okay.
It's not a spell, it's just an ability.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my action to cast Melf's Minute Meteors.
Okay.
I'm going to get 6 of the meteors, and as part of the action, I'm going to send 2 of them directly to in this, like the way it's set up, just to the bottom of it, so that it hits the Yeti, but does not hit my hound. Because it's only a 5-foot radius.
He does have cover. What is
It's just an AoE. It's like a fireball. It's just a small fireball. But it's only a 5-foot radius.
Is that a reflex save, or what is that?
Yes, it will be a reflex save. Or, sorry, dexterity save.
So it's a dex save?
Dex save, correct.
What's the DC?
16.
He says he still does he still take damage?
Correct. Take
Roll
half
damage.
of-
Roll
and
your
it's
damage.
half of 4d6. Fire damage, if it matters.
I'm not telling you.
16 damage, so 8 is half.
Okay.
And I have 4 meteors.
Okay.
And that is it.
Okay. Next up is actually they were supposed to go before you guys. Oh well, I'll just have them do it after Hadlin's attack. Hadlin, go for it.
So can I get all the way to that guy?
Sure.
All right, cool. Then I'll just run up and smash at him twice.
That is a miss.
All right, second attack.
No, that miss.
All right, 6.
Okay. All right, their turn. This one sees your hound's already swiped it once. Is going to swipe twice at your hound. He just wants. It's a hit. It's a hit. He takes. Yeah, he's gone poof.
Okie dokie.
And then he's going to move to here. So that's him. The one here is going to make a Constitution saving throw, Ashira. Okay. You feel the creature looks right at you, Ashira, and you see its eyes glow blue, and you feel it like this trying to, like this gaze tries to take over you. You feel this coldness spread through you, but you fight it off, and you resist it. All right. I need you to make a perception check for me, Togar.
He is getting salty meds. Could you roll it for him?
He's doing what?
He's getting the.
All right,
puppy.
we'll come back to him then. All right, we'll come back to him. So this one's going to move up and jump over this rock. He's going to come right to. I'll make it random. Drom. He's going to swipe at you. What's your AC?
21.
Okay. He misses. Make a Constitution saving throw.
What's the bonus that Ashira gives? Is it what, +3 or?
Whatever her charisma is.
+4, I think.
Whatever your charisma bonus is. So make a Constitution saving throw.
It is 4 +4.
Yeah, you resist.
Okay, so
you resist the same thing. Okay. This one did not see Reed. This one's going to run this way to you, Shira, and it's going to take a swipe at you. What's your AC?
It is 16.
Okay, that hits. So you take 8 points of slashing damage and then 5 more points of cold damage. As this claw rakes you, you feel the coldness kind of in the strike kind of just slash across you, hit you in the shoulder. Doesn't feel good. This one did see you, Reed. It's going to come right toward you. And it's going to swipe at you. Actually, no, it's not. Make a Constitution saving throw, Reed.
15.
Oh, you lucky bastard. All right. Okay, it's going to strike at you twice with its claws. What's your AC?
17.
Hit and oh no, natural 20.
Oh boy.
First one's a 4. You take 10 points of 4 points of slashing damage, 6 points of cold. Why is Ashira exhausted level 2?
She's dealing with Togar in real life.
I know, right? It's just
Sorry.
I totally get it. All right, and then the second one is going to be 8 points of slashing damage and 12 points of cold damage as you feel this thing just come in whack, whack. You try to use
30 points total.
Yeah.
Whew. Ouch.
I'll wait till Togar gets back on his turn for his little fun exploit. So.
I'm back.
All right, Togar, I need you to make a perception check. Nope, didn't see him. Coming out of the snow, you see this giant white scary monster come down on you. Make a Constitution saving throw. God damn it, you guys are rolling well today on that. All right, and then what's your AC?
14.
That hits barely. Oh no. Another natural 20. I can't hit you with the gaze, but I can slash at you. That just makes total sense. All right, you take
You're rolling real well too, Richard.
You take 5 points of slashing damage and 3 cold damage on the first strike as it hits you, and then 8 slashing damage and 8 more cold damage as the other one hits you as it just rakes its claws against you.
Jimmy Christmas.
Yetis, man. All right. Critty, you are up.
Okay. I am going to bonus action cast Spirit Shroud.
Okay, you do that. Nice.
Around me, and they will, if my attack hits, they will do extra damage of my choice.
Okay.
Okay, so I am going to cast Vicious Mockery at the Yeti standing in front of Hadalin.
Okay, go
Is
for
that
it. Yeah.
That's the guy we were attacking before?
Uh-huh. Go for it. And what's the DC save on that? 14? It's
Yeah.
not the wisdomacy thing. No, it fails. So it takes 5 points of damage, and then what happens?
And then the Spirit Shroud.
Oh, yeah, that's going to take it out. Now, what do you want to pick?
Okay.
To make it
Radiant damage.
Yeah, so you see Critty just, what do you say, or sing something, or like you're bard, so you probably sing something.
You are a stinky Yeti.
You hear poof, this radiant light just hits it. You hear it just falls, collapses to the ground in a heap. It's out.
Yeah. And then I'm going to back away from that guy just a little bit.
You'll get an attack of opportunity if you do.
Oh, I thought he was closer to... Never mind.
He's Jason Squares, so it's a diagonal.
Okay.
He can still
Yeah, sorry. He looked... On my screen, he looked like he was still one away. So.
Yeah, it's okay. No, he's right next to you,
Okay.
so I just, he'll get an attack of opportunity if you do.
All right, then I'm not going anywhere.
All right.
Use my bonus action. That's me.
Yeah, that Yeti got Vicious Mockery to death and Spiritual Light. All right, next up is Drum Zalala.
Right, okay. Drum will hold out his hand and say, "The matron will protect us all."
Okay.
Cast this
Beacon of Hope
on the party.
Okay. So, for the duration, each of you has advantage on Wisdom saving throws and Death saving throws. I think that can get everybody. Let me look. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you can just get Togar as well.
They gain the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing.
That's right. So remember that. You guys gotta remember that one. So it's on you, not me. All right, we're back to the top of the round to Ashira. You just heard from behind you. You heard Critty sing something beautiful but vicious, and you just see the Yeti that was to your right just go down in a heap. You have 2 next to you and stuff, so what are you doing? You do that. What would you like to do, Ashira?
Is the one that is sideways, is it dead?
Yeah, it's down.
It's down? Like, we don't have to worry about it anymore? It's not going to come back up again?
Well, after seeing the holy light come from it and it crumple into a heap of bleh, I would think we don't have to worry about that one.
Not worrying about that one. Okay. And in that case, I will strike at the one to my left.
There's 2 to your left. Top one, or the one to the north and one to the south. This one or
north.
This one? Okay.
That
Go
was
for
the
it.
one.
Yes, go for it.
The one I was hitting, or no?
Yeah, go ahead for it. You can go ahead and make your attack.
Okay, I make an attack.
Yes.
What is the attack? Oh, there.
That's a miss.
Okay. I make one more attack.
That's another miss.
And then let's see. And I guess that is it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Lestinks, you're up. Next on deck is Three Tea Leaf. from the One Eye Clan.
Okay. Let me look and see if I'm here. Here. All right. So for my action,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to point blank cast freaking fireball at homie that snuck up and tried to shank me.
Okay. Roll. Do you have anything that can, like, you can, like, control the area effect, or I mean, how are you doing this?
What do you mean? How am I doing it?
I mean, where are you placing the fireball?
Freaking right in his face, man.
That's going to hit you too.
Okay, well, placing it where it won't hit me. How will it hit me?
It's a fireball.
20 feet. Okay, so 15
Did you forget
feet,
how fireball works?
15 feet behind him.
All right,
is
that'll
going
do.
to be the
Okay,
fireball.
let's see if he makes the DC save. He does not. He takes all of the damage, and wow. Okay. Yeah, that hurt. That hurt him pretty good.
Yeah, nice job.
That's a mean ass fireball if I've ever seen one. Damn, you nuke his monkey ass. Okay, he has been nuked. He is on fire, as a matter of fact. So is the surrounding trees. Great shot. You guys just hear, oh,
So if he's on fire, can I run away without evoking an attack of opportunity?
I don't know.
Because he's kind of busy right now.
I don't know. Can you?
Will you allow it?
I
sir?
can't tell you one way or the other, my friend.
What if I use Misty Step as my bonus action, where
I
I,
don't think-
fireball
can-
him from behind, and then as a
Unless Misty
bonus
Step's
action-
one, is Misty Step one of your free actions?
It is.
It's one of your zero spells.
It's from my Fate Touch bonus action.
I will allow you to Misty Step.
All right.
But
So I'm going to
he does get
Misty
to
Step.
Yeah, he is going to try to swing at you wildly, but disadvantage. Oh, for Christ's sake, he missed this completely. Go ahead and do your Misty Step.
All right. I am moving from one tree to the next.
Okay, you do that.
Boom.
Okay.
And that is everything I got, man.
Okay. Oh, that hurt him pretty good. All right, next up is Reed Tea Leaf.
All right, bonus action disengage.
Okay, do that. Where are you headed?
Uh, 10, 15. I'll end up there.
Okay.
And then I'll fire at that Yeti there.
Okay.
Togar just burnt up when I see him.
Okay.
.28 to hit.
That will hit.
Would sneak attack apply or not?
I'm gonna say yes because he's on fire.
Okay. So it's 22 damage.
He just disintegrates into a heap of ash. I mean, he's on fire. You just came by and just shot the living shit out of him. So, yeah, I'm gonna say that happened. So, yeah, he's sitting there going, ah, ah, ah! And all of a sudden you shoot him in between the eyes, and he's like, and then just slowly melts away into the nothingness of the ashy death that he has been consumed by.
All right, that's the entirety of my turn.
Okay. Next up is supposed to be the Yetis, but I'm going to let you guys go ahead of them because I'm a nice DM. Balin, you're up.
Can you let Havlin go first really quick? Because I'm just about to park.
So, Hadlin, what would you like to do?
Well, yeah, Hadelin would like to go there. 'Cause I'm assuming he's like
Yeah,
not
yeah,
within reach. It's
yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. Then we can do 2 attacks.
Go for it.
On Hadelin, you could do it.
All right, there you go. That's first attack, 23.
Oh, I'm sorry. You needed a 2800 to hit. That's going to be a miss. So go ahead and roll damage.
Nice.
Okay,
It's only
10?
5.
5. Oh, sorry, I was adding.
5.
You're using it one-handed?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Second attack.
I'm sorry, you needed a 6000. That's going to go ahead and roll damage.
Nice. And 11, and Booming Blade's gonna go off as my bonus action.
Okay. Okay, so 16, 22 points of damage. Nicely done, sir.
Very nice.
That's a nice little swat of the old Yeti there. I tell you what, that's a good score there, eh?
Yeah, he's doing like the dwarven battle cry back at the Yetis.
Oh, what does that dwarven battle cry sound like?
Drink ale!
Sounds like my Blood Bowl dwarfs. All right, it's time to drink and crap on your body.
I was kind of expecting the Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah,
brother.
And that takes a little bit more.
Oh yeah. All right. Balin, have you parked? Are you safe, Padme?
Parked and I am good.
Okay, you have parked and you are good.
The 3 Yetis up at the top, how do they look?
They look like Yetis.
I mean,
One
okay.
looks like it's taking a dirt nap.
Yeah. Is he like alive or like dead?
Well, if they're still standing and fighting, and they're not still, if the, I mean,
Are they like bloodied or are they still like okay? Like
make a perception check. I'm not giving you this information for free anymore. They look like Yetis. Are they? Yeah, they look like Yetis that are fighting, Balin.
Are they African or European in Yetis?
You sure do know a lot about Yetis, sir. Well, when you're king, you have to know these sort of things.
the guy that's up at the top on the right, is he in cover anymore?
Oh no, he's charging right at you.
Isn't he? How far up is that?
Probably about 10 feet.
Oh, okay, so it's not very high.
No, it's not that high.
Okay.
He's coming at you though.
That's fine. I will. Yeah, what the hell? If I'm going down fighting. I am targeting a fireball.
Go for it.
And I will target it.
As long as you make the claim, I'll work with you on that.
Yeah, it'll be above him to the point where it's just gonna hit like the bottom of his feet. So I'm not going too far below the top of the surface.
Okay.
So that's my action's gonna be the fireball. So I will cast that.
Okay, cast that.
So 27
7.
damage, and I'm gonna use a sorcery point in order to reroll the one. Actually, I'll reroll how many? I think I can do 5. Yeah, I can reroll 5 of them. So I'm gonna reroll the 2 3s, the 1 and the 2 2s. So I'm gonna reroll 5 of them. 6. There we go. So 15 plus 12, 27 plus 4. So it's 31 damage.
Okay.
And it's a DC 16.
He did not make that because he rolled poopy.
Okay. And then bonus action. I have 4 of the meteors left from my Melf's Minute Meteors. So I'm going to send 2 more at him.
Okay.
So another dexterity saving throw 16. And it's 4d6 damage.
He saved.
Okay. So it'll be half. So another 7 fire damage.
Okay.
So 14, half 7. And then I will move 30 feet. Back into the trees over here.
Okay. It is their turn.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right, he's going to come down here. He's He's going to chase after Balin, but then he sees Critty. Critty, make a Constitution saving throw, please. No. All right, Critty, you take 21 points of cold damage as you hear this giant roar as you see this fireball hit. You turn around to see what the hell's going on. You see this creature look right at you. Its eyes turn icy colored blue. You take the damage. You feel this coldness take over you. You are paralyzed. You cannot. You can save on your turn, but you cannot move. You have. You can't do anything. You're basically frozen there. Okay. All right, that's it. It can still do more stuff. Jesus. It's got you under wraps, so it's going to. All right, we're back. Sorry about that, folks. OBS went a little wonky there. All right, Finn, are you there?
I am here, yes.
Okay, what's your AC?
My AC is 16, I believe. Sorry, I'm getting into my apartment. So
That's okay.
But I believe it's 16.
Okay. Give Finn una memento por favor.
Yeah, it should be 16, Ranger. You can double check.
Yeah, I got you. So first he swipes down, you misses. The second one hits, you take 14 points of slashing damage and 7 points of cold damage as he rakes you with his claws.
So 21 total. Got
yes. All right. Critty is paralyzed. I'm just going to turn you a little bit diagonal, Critty, so I know that that's the deal. Let's see here. The one you draw, make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Be a 20 with Shira's bonus.
Yeah, that's gonna do it. All right. Misses with his first attack. Second swipe, you take. Seven points of slashing damage and 3 points of cold damage. And that's his turn there. The one on you, Ashira, make a Constitution saving throw. No problems. What's your AC? 16, I believe, right? Okay. Okay, you take 7 points of slashing damage and 3 points of cold damage. And then the one on Hadalin, make a Constitution saving throw. Yeah, you made it. What's your AC?
19.
It's all that ale that he drinks.
You take 7 points of slashing damage and 3 points of cold damage. That's all it can do. That's their turn. All right. Critty, make another save to see if you can break out of the gaze, please.
Constitution?
Yes, Constitution, please.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Ouch.
That would be a no. I cannot.
Critty, you're fighting it, but the cold is really taking over. You take 3 more points of cold damage. She's actually putting on her blankie. All right, that's Critty's turn. All right, Drom, you're up, buddy.
Would it be a free action to take a look and see how Critty's doing?
Not in the. You're in combat, brother. You got a giant yeti next to you. No.
Okay. Right. We're gonna do something a little different this time. Out comes the great sword.
All right, you whip out the great sword.
First swing.
Go for it.
And I'm going to use my channel divinity to add 10 to that.
All right, that hits. Roll damage. Okay.
For 10.
That does 10 points of damage. Nicely done.
Okay. Gonna use my war priest bonus action to swing again.
Go for it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Wow.
Okay. Roll me a d6.
Four.
Jesus Christ. Roll damage and then halve it for me, please.
It's gonna be one of those days. Up or down?
Down.
5.
Okay, so Critty, you're paralyzed. Try to swing wildly the second time, and just you overcompensate and you hit poor Critty as your sword comes around, not knowing that she's paralyzed. You swing and thinking that you don't have to worry about it, but you hit Critty on your backswing, and Critty, you take 5 more points of damage. Unfortunately. Natural ones have consequences. Oh God!
Somewhere in a galaxy far, far away, a blue woman suddenly feels a pain in her backside.
Yeah. She got shot in the ass. I've never seen anything like that, man. I can't even make that shit up on how many times you got shot in the ass. I run away. All right, let me just roll. Natural 20. You got shit in the ass. Roll to save. 1. Okay, yeah, you really got shot in the ass this time. God.
That's why she eventually started looking for Kevlar pants.
This is why I started looking for ways to die. I just didn't want to live anymore. Okay, Ashir, you are up.
All right. What do I do? I will. I guess do channel divinity.
Okay.
What?
Okay. What are you using with your channel divinity to do?
I don't know. I guess attack.
Now remember, as a paladin, all of a sudden you hear Corlon's voice in your head. My dear, don't forget you can smite your foes.
Okay, I guess I will smite.
Yeah, so what that means is you just, as a paladin, you can add additional damage to your strikes when you hit. You have to use one of your spell slots. So if you read your ability, that allows you to do that.
Okay, I will use one of my spell slots.
And I think at your level it's a 2d8, so the highest you can go. So roll your attack, and then you do your damage with your sword, and then you can add a 2d8 for it.
Okay.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
And then.
Are you doing this one-handed or two-handed? Do you have a shield?
I do not have a shield.
So probably doing this two-handed. Okay. Okay. Now roll 2d8.
Alright. Roll 2d.
Jesus, 27. Okay. You do 27 points of damage on that big boy. Roll attack again.
Okay.
That misses.
Okay. Okay. And that's all I can do, yeah?
That is all you can do. But my God, that was a lot. Ouch. All right. Togar, who lay stinks.
Can I use my loot to cast invisibility at 3rd level?
I don't know. Can you?
I don't know. I'm asking.
I'm
It doesn't
asking
say
you.
yes or no.
Well, if it doesn't say yes, then it merely means no.
All right. So then, as my bonus action,
Sure.
I am going to cast Healing Word at poor paralyzed Critty,
Okay.
and with with Drum spell that should bring her up to full health.
Yes. Well, no, you get maximum. What's the maximum dice you and bonus you have for that spell?
Well, you get
The-
like if it's 2d8, she gets 16 plus your bonus.
What's the spell do?
He actually rolled max on it.
Okay, so you get 9 back. Oh, there you go, Critty. You get 9 points of damage back. So just remember that, guys. It's just whatever the dice is, go max dice plus your bonus. That's what you get for the heal. Okay. So that's a bonus.
Oh, do I now know that Critty's not looking all too good since I kind of accidentally...
Well, since you hit her with the sword, yeah, you kind of
good.
notice that, yeah. But you're still in the middle with a giant yeti trying to eat you. I would like to perform first aid in the middle of combat and do a... No, that's not how that works.
And then let's see. What's the range on this? Hold on real quick. Range is 20 feet. So
Okay, I guess the dog is really not happy about whatever you're trying to do here, Togar.
she is not too excited about this.
Who is it?
All right, so I'm going to cast Fireball right here.
Wait a minute, how many
And that
fireballs
way-
wait a minute. How many fireballs do you have, man?
I have 2 more 3rd level spell slots.
I understand that, but you can't have... How many... Wait a minute.
I still have 2 more casts of it.
Hold on, that's not...
He
that
cast one, I cast the other, so he's only cast one fireball
I understand
so far.
that, but I mean...
Yeah, we have 3 3rd level spell slots.
Yeah, they can each do 3.
All right.
So by casting it there, I'll hit both of these guys. I won't be able to hit the dude down here, but I won't hit any of my party either.
Okay. I'm going to create a new rule on this. All right. Let's see if they make the save. He does not. He does. This one goes poofy. This one saves, so 15. Okay. Okay. All right. I think that's all
And
you
then
need.
I'm just gonna stay hidden under the bush.
Okay, dokie. You make a stealth check.
Yeah.
You think you're doing a good job.
Do I look like a leaf?
Togar goes into a pose. Hi, I'm a bush.
The green dragon, the brown book.
Yeah, it's strange. All right, Reed Tea Leaf, you're up, buddy.
I would love to cast Fireball, but I can't. So what I'm going to do is, from where I am now, would I have advantage on the monster Yeti going after Balin?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to attack him. So it's a 24 to hit.
No, I'm sorry, you needed a 72.
Oh. Oh, well. So it's 22 damage to him.
Okay.
And then I figure I probably just ticked him off a fair amount. So I'm going to move to there and then bonus action hide.
Break your stealth check.
26.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. Next up is Balloon. Then Hadlin, you're on deck.
Okay. I have 2 meteors left.
Okay.
So bonus action, I'm going to target it right behind the guy in front of me.
Okay.
And fire them off. So 4d6 fire damage for DC 16.
Yeah, he saves.
Okay. So it is just right here. 15, so 8 or 7, whatever.
Right.
How's he doing?
He looks angry.
Okay. This is the same guy that was up top before, right?
Yes, it was.
Okay. Then let me see. I'm trying to check the range here. Did I see Reed shoot at this guy?
You didn't make a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay. 18?
No.
Okay. Did I see someone shoot at him though? Not necessarily Reed.
No,
I
not
thought...
the way Reed did it, no.
Okay.
With the angle he took, you wouldn't have seen that.
Okay. I'm gonna risk it. I'm going to take. I'm gonna move 30 feet back.
Oh, you're gonna try to move that way?
Correct.
Okay, he gets a attack of opportunity. He hits. You take
Okay.
16 points of slashing damage and 9 points of cold damage as you move off.
Okay.
Okay.
And then with my action, I'm going to fireball and hit the big guy and the guy near Drum.
Go for
So
it.
I'm going to target over by this like bush or whatever to get 20 feet here and over there.
Okay. Okay.
So that is... Ooh, those are crap rolls. I'll use a sorcery point to re-roll the 2 2s and the 3 1s, because those suck.
Okay. So you have a 14 at the moment, plus whatever you roll.
Yep. So 30 total.
Okay. This one saves. This one does not. So he takes... Yeah, he
30.
he dies. Okay.
Okay. That's it.
Okay.
I'm looking really bad, by the way.
Okay.
All slashed up.
Highland, you're up, buddy.
All right. 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch. At least there's no one around there for me to hit.
Roll a d6.
God, you're doing great today.
You drop your weapon.
What? Oh, I guess I will just have a bonus action left, but
Yeah.
yeah.
You use it to help.
Boy, that's fun.
You're like, oh, wait, let me try it again. 11 does not
And a
hit.
miss. All right.
Okay, it's their turn. All right, on his turn, Finn, make a Constitution saving throw, please. No. You take 21 points of damage and you are paralyzed.
I am down.
All right. Remember, you had the thing, so you're down to you come back with 1 hit point.
Well, I have to make a roll for it. Wait, what do I have?
He gave you the blessing thing.
The beacon.
Oh,
of
the
hope.
beacon of hope. Got it.
Yep. So just I'm going to turn your tunes because you just went not the map.
Okay, so I passed out, but I'm at 1 hit point.
Right. You'll wake up next turn with 1 hit point. So you're out. He sees that he's got that done. He's going to come over here, and he doesn't...
Actually, Ranger, hold on. Let me just check one thing really quick. Is it possible I can try something to see? Oh, actually, I took 21 damage.
Yeah.
Actually, it's possible. Can I attempt to do something to try and prevent using Beacon of Hope? I have an ability.
No, you didn't. You didn't say ahead of time, so no.
It doesn't. I can't say ahead of time. Hold on.
Well, he said cast Beacon of Hope, but I mean.
No, this. I have an innate Shadow Sorcerer.
Whichever one you want to do is going to do the same thing, so I don't really care.
Either way, I'm going to be prone. Like, this doesn't prevent me from being prone.
Right, you still get knocked. It's like you get knocked out, and then you wake up your next round like, okay, you're good, right? With 1 hit point. Yeah, so it's the same thing.
Okay.
All right, and then I need everybody. Togar, Critty, Drom. Make a DC Constitution saving throw. Kylan, you don't have to make this.
Oh no. Would be a 9.
Mm-hmm.
9 that you saved.
And so mine's technically a 13.
Mm-hmm. Same thing with you, Shira, and same thing with you, Critty, please.
Sorry?
Make a Constitution saving throw.
I did. I had a 19.
Oh, you did? Okay, there you go. I didn't see it. So, all right. Sorry, Critty. Apologies. I just needed a Shira. A Shira. Actually, you rolled a 23, Critty. Nicely done. You saved. So, Drom Togar, you take 45 points of damage as this guy breathes a cold breath on you. Ashira, Critty, you only take half damage, so you only take 22 points of damage.
Oh, jeez.
I'm down. So that means Beacon of Hope is gone.
Yep.
I'm down.
1 point. Yeah, I'm just going to turn you sideways. So that means you get knocked down, but you get up again because you never can keep you down with 1 hit points.
I'm going to go grab a whiskey drink.
I just grabbed a lager drink.
Okay. All right, that's their turn. Critty, you're up. Make your Constitution saving throw. No, you are still paralyzed. What is with you with this? You have a plus.
I don't know, DM. What is with me?
you just
roll 20 hates people randomly.
I just don't get it. You just rolled a really good one.
Why didn't that save me, DM?
I don't know. Because it's a 7. That sucks. I'm sorry, Critty. Actually, no. You break out of paralyzed. It's been that many rounds, so. you are back, but you didn't break out of it, but you break out of it, so you can actually do something here.
You broke up. I didn't hear what you said. I could do.
You're clear.
Okay.
Yeah, you're clear now. So you can do something if you like.
Down. Well, that's not going to do me much good. So I'm going to conjure an animal to get in my way.
Oh, okay. What do you want to conjure?
I am going to conjure a polar bear.
That makes total sense.
And it's going to be right between Big Bad Yeti and me.
That's outstanding. Polar bear. Arr. Maybe a polar bear. Let's get that.
It seems thematically appropriate.
It does. Polar bear.
I've never cast this before. I don't know what to do next. You need me to like roll for?
Yeah, you can have it attack. Let me look at the stats
I want it to attack.
Let me look at the stats for a polar bear.
They're pretty good from what I remember.
The bear makes 2. I just looked it up in Beyond 20.
Yeah.
Multi-attack. The bear makes 2 attacks, one with its bite and one with its claws.
All right, and it's a +7 to hit with each. So roll a d20, add 7, and then if you hit, you can do the damage.
Okay, so
You hear roar! You just hear Creed like, get him.
So that would be a 15 for the
that one misses.
Bite.
Yeah, misses with the bite.
And a d20 again for the claws.
Yeah, and that's 7. That hits. Roll damage.
26.
Yeah, that'll definitely
What
hit.
is damage? Damage is 2d6 plus 5.
Yeah, 2d6 plus 5.
2d6.
12.
7 plus 5 is 12 damage.
Yeah, so you hear the polar bear roar in defiance.
Good boy, polar bear.
Your polar bear has got its attention. All right. Drom, you get knocked the hell down and you waken with your eyes up. You're prone. You get up. You have half movement because you collapsed on the ground, but you are back up with 1 hit point. What do you do, buddy?
I have 1 hit point, okay?
Yeah, you got 1 hit point. That was outstanding.
Do that so it
spell
reactivates my character sheet here. There we go. Okay. Ow. That hurt. And then I'll spread the love. Everyone gains. So it's, well, I rolled max anyways. Everybody gains 7 hit points.
All right, so that's to Hadlin, Ashira. What's the range on that? 60 feet. I don't think it hits Balin, but it will hit you, Reed. So you get no, it does hit him. He's within 60 feet. So
everybody gets 7.
Yep.
Including myself.
Yep. Everybody gets 7 hit points back. Huzzah!
Woohoo!
Hey, some of these encounters come down to the nitty gritty, man. 1 or 2 hit points can be all it takes.
Oh, and that's a bonus action.
Yeah. What's your action?
Let's see here. Togar is still down.
I mean, I just got 7 hit points back, right?
Yeah, so he should
It's
be
not
up.
it's not his turn yet, so I'll get to him in a second. Just do. You have 1 hit point plus 7, so 8 total. That's what you guys that were down to 1 should come back up as.
That's all I can really do, to be honest. I can't do an attack. I'm not going, well, let's see here. Nope, that's all I can do.
Okay. Ashira, you got 7 hit points, 7 points of healing back. It's your turn. What do you do?
Okay, so I will do Lay on hands to myself.
Okay. How many dice are you going to use?
How many dice? I don't know how many
It's
dice.
lay on hands does the pool of healing. Remember?
Right. Oh yeah. How many do you want to? How many hip? You should have a number there. How many of those you want to use? Use those on yourself.
I was going to use 20.
Okay.
20 of the 30 that I have.
Okay. So that'll be, you give yourself the 20 points back.
Okay.
Okay.
And then.
That's going to be your action to do that.
Okay. Yep. I can't do anything else.
No, not with lay on hands. I believe. Okay. Yeah.
Can I bonus action?
Yeah. What do you want to try to do? I mean, you are laying on hands, so you are.
I only have one thing I can do. I can, as a bonus action, I can 2 weapons fighting or channel divinity.
That's kind of what you kind of did. So yeah, really not really anything else. So. Okay. So yeah, you're good.
Oh, it looks. Wait, I can do Hunter's Mark, Thunder Smite, or Misty Step.
Do you want a Misty Step or you want to Hunter Mark something?
I will Hunter Mark the who was the one who did all that damage? Which one was that? That guy?
Mm-hmm.
I'll Hunter Mark that gentleman.
Big pop above over there.
Yeah, I'll Hunter Mark him.
Okay, so remember you have Hunter's Mark on. You have to remember the damage. I'm not going to remind you, okay?
Oh, Yeti, you done?
Yeah, you do the damage if you hit with your weapon. So if he's marked, just remember you have to add the damage to it when you do it.
Okay.
Okay. All right, that's your turn. It is now Togar Lestinks. You get knocked down, but you get up again, and we're reliving the whole song. You're back up at 8 points as you get, that spell. A couple spells kick in. First is the blessing, and then you see Drom channel his the matron mother, and you get some healing back. So you are at should be at 8 points.
Okay. Will, I think for my first move, I am going to bonus action cast Healing Word upon myself at 2nd level.
Go for it. Max. Just do the max. Remember, you got
remember, I got knocked down, so Beacon of Hope stopped.
Oh, that's right. So yeah, it's over. So yeah, so you get 9 points of damage to yourself.
9 healing.
I forgot that was concentration.
And I am going to move. What is this? 15 feet?
Yeah, you only have half movement.
I have half movement?
Yeah, so if you have 30, you can only do 15.
So I'm going to move 5, 10, 15. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and move.
I will move to this point.
Okay.
And from here, I shall vicious mockery the behemoth in front of my friend Hadlin.
Okay.
It's so silly bear can't even hit a dwarf that dropped his sword.
Okay, what's the DC?
It's an axe, get it right.
Yeah, he saves.
So 16.
Yeah, he saved.
All right, that's everything for me then.
Okay, next up is Reed Tea Leaf.
All right, from my hidden position, considering Mr. Yeti is now cuddling with Mr. Polar Bear,
Mm-hmm.
would I get advantage on this attack?
You sure do.
I'm going to launch an arrow directly into him.
All right, you do that.
Oh, bloody hell. 15 to hit is probably a miss.
It's a miss.
All right, I don't want any part of that fella. I'll run to there and then bonus action hide.
Okay, make a stealth check.
18.
Okay, that is your turn. All right. Next up is Balloon, who is actually night bleeding right now.
All right. So I guess half my movement to stand up.
Yep, you have 8 points of health total right now.
Correct.
God damn it.
So let's see. So I'm going to use my remaining movement, which I think is 15 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Go back 15 feet.
Okay.
Bonus action, converting a second level sorcery spell to 2 sorcery points.
Okay.
And then action, casting Firebolt at
Go for
the
it.
big guy. Actually, no, I'm gonna do Chill Touch on him instead.
Don't
So
you have to
it's
touch him to do that, or is I'm thinking the
No,
wrong
it's a
spell?
range spell.
Okay, go for it.
So it's see? Natural 20 on a hit.
Roll damage.
So 8 plus 5, 13 necrotic damage. And he is not able to heal. He can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
Okay. Nicely done.
And that's it.
Okay. Next up is Hadalin, who dropped his axe.
Smash, smash. Hopefully I won't drop my axe again.
Mm-hmm.
Almost.
16 will hit.
All right.
Actually, can I use my reaction on his first hit?
Nope.
Because I have a reaction that could add 10 to that roll.
Let's see here.
Here, I'll show you.
I know what it is, but no, you're kind of busy at the moment. Trom facing the giant guy that's about to eat you. You're not looking his direction. You know what I'm saying? So, you're using it one-handed. So 7 points of damage. Yeah, that's
And Booming Blade will go off again
Go for it.
for another 3.
So 10. And he's not
Correct.
looking good. He's still up, but he ain't looking too happy right now. All right, their turn. All right, big behemoth guy is going to okay, let's see if he sees Reed. Nope. All right. Well, first of all, he's going to get rid of Mr. Polar Bear. What's the hit points on Mr. Polar Bear?
42.
Okay, let's see. Mr. Polar Bear takes, yeah, I can believe this, Critty. 14 and 7, and then 14 and 7. That's 42. But that's his action. Mr. Polar Bear did his job. He dies horribly by the hands of this creature.
I'll always remember you, Snowy.
Snowy? His name was Snowy. Oh, God. All right. The one that you, Hadalin, make a Constitution saving throw. You save. All right. And then he's going to take 2 swipes at you. Both hits. You take 7 slashing, 3 cold, and then 7 slashing, 3 cold. So 20 points of damage. And then that's all they can do right now. It is now up to Crete, who you saw your poor polar bear just get gobbledygooked up and just goes poof because he's a feral animal. So he doesn't turn into any goo. He just goes poof. So.
Oh my God! He killed Snowy.
Do I know
Bastards.
how? Do I know how Drum and Ashira are health wise?
No.
Okay. Then I am only pretty much aware that I am injured myself, so I'm going to cast a level 1 bonus action healing word.
That's fine. You get 5 points of damage, 5 points of health back. There you go.
And then I am going to cast a second level Dissonant Whispers at the big guy.
Okay. does not save. So he takes 17 points of psychic damage. Anything else? Starting to look a little rough.
Am I far enough away that I can move back a little bit without him?
Yeah, you're
Okay.
good. Yeah, from the
I couldn't
distance
tell
like
with
that.
the.
Yeah,
with
it's a little
the-
wonky, but
so
I'll say that you can move back. Yeah.
I'm gonna back up just a little bit.
Okay, you do that. Okay.
Oh, that did not stop where I wanted there.
Okay. Next to the boulders.
Kind of tucking around the corner for a bit.
Okay. Drom, you are up, sir.
Okay.
Next up is Ashira.
See the fire burning in Drom's eyes. It's time for this dude to die. Charge.
You do that.
I'll go ahead and burn my second use of that to add plus 10.
Okay, that hits.
And then I will also burn my Orcish Fury. So roll an extra one of the D6s.
Okay, go for it.
So 13 on the first hit.
Okay.
And second swing. 17.
That misses.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's all I can do.
Okay, so the first one was how much damage? It was 8 plus 5? 13. Okay. Yeah, he's looking rough. Okay. Next up is Ashira. Next on deck is Togar, who stinks.
Okay, I will also move down. That's the wrong thing. Hit again. Down to.
You want to go attack the big guy?
Yes.
Okay, you do that. Go for it.
And then can I use my bonus action to do a thunderous smite? That's a thing I can do.
I'm not sure on that one.
It says that casting time is one bonus action.
Let me look at Smite real quick.
Thunderous smite?
Yeah, I know what it is.
Thunderous, you have to attack first, even with thunderous smite.
Yeah, you
So I
have
have to
to
attack and then
you have to
do
hit
it?
you have to hit
Yep.
him. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's no.
all
That's
right.
why I was like, wait a minute. I think you have to attack first. I was checking on that.
I
Yep.
do not know.
Oh, it's okay. That's why we have the books, so we can look it up and see for sure. But yeah, make your attack.
I make attack.
That misses.
That misses. Okay, I make another attack.
You do that.
Mm,
That hits. So feeling the fatigue of the fight, your first one comes in, you miss, but you recalibrate yourself and you hit. So this time you can roll your damage and add your thunderous smite to the damage as well.
Okay.
So I'm assuming you're using this two-handed, right? You don't have a shield. All right, so 7 plus, and then roll the damage for your thunderous smite.
And that is, what is it? Is it a... What? What was it?
2d6 thunder.
2d6.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Mm,
And he has to make a strength saving throw or be knocked prone or pushed 10 feet away.
Yeah, I don't think that's a problem for him.
Yeah. Unless you have Hunter's mark on him.
And then also
Oh, who said that? Don't you remind her about that, you son of a... So that's 16 and then 21. That's a nasty blow right there. He's still
Paladins,
up.
man.
I know. Remember Chacos?
God. The death machine that was Chacos.
God. I try to get away. No, you don't. And I hit you for 40.
Yeah.
I try to get away again. No, you don't. And I hit you for another 40.
Takes 7,000 points of damage. Now it's Chacos' actual turn.
I know, right? I had that dude spec to the max, man.
Oh my god.
All right. So that's Ashira's turn. Next up is Mr. Lestinks.
Okay. I am going to cast Phantasmal Force and turning Hadlin's Square into looking like a 10-foot tall red dragon raining fire down upon the Yeti in front of him.
Jesus Christ. Give me a second here. You're using Phantasmal Force, you said?
Yep.
Let me look at something because of the creature I'm using.
Hopefully it's dumb.
Oh, it's not dumb.
How can it be an intelligent Yeti?
Got the jump on your party, didn't they?
No, Critty
A pack
spotted
of
it. There was no
wolves.
jump.
They didn't have advantage.
They didn't get a jump. Yeah.
They didn't have advantage.
You got to remember also sometimes with spells, if an animal is too stupid, it doesn't work on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like suggestion or command, stuff like that.
This
won't work on low
isn't
intelligence
suggestion or command. This
stuff,
is just all of a sudden this creature sees a giant red dragon appear in front of Hadlin and just expel fire down upon it. It's actually pretty cool.
God. He doesn't save. All right, so that goes off. He thinks that that's actually a real thing.
And Togar is bravely going to run away behind the rocks after that. As a parting word, my bonus actions to Hadlin will be like, "Good luck, you look like a dragon." And hopefully inspiring him into his
I don't
his-
know,
his
calling
dragon
dwarf
form.
a dragon a... Try again. What do you say to Hadlin?
I said, "You're on fire, baby." Get that Yeti.
You're a wizard, Hattie.
Hadalin bangs his shield and Zax goes, "That's right."
Oh, yeah! Oh, God.
I can't wait to see what Togar draws from this battle.
And
Oh,
Togar
God.
is hiding in the rocks.
Make it a new cover for his book out of Yeti hide.
All right, that just happened. Reed Tea Leaf, you're up there, buddy.
Mr. Yeti that's over having a tea party with my friends. I'm going to get advantage if I shoot him in the back, right?
I'm afraid. Well, you're not going to shoot him in the back, but from where you're at, but you do get advantage on your shot. Yeah.
Perfection. So it's a 22
I'm sorry,
to
I
hit.
needed a 48 to hit. You're going to have to redo that.
Bollocks.
Again. Yeah. Roll the damage.
So it's a 20.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
I will shoot it straight as much as I can through his temples.
All right, you're doing the
So
old
he looks
temple
like
shot.
a novelty Steve
I
Martin.
think, yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to do that because it's got a big giant head. But you guys just see Drom, you and Ashira are sitting there going back and forth. You're swinging your swords, and then you just it's like, "Arr! Arr!" It starts gurgling. Blood starts coming out of its nose and its eyes, and it just falls forward. Drom, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh God. That'd be a no, but I am extraordinarily strong. I can catch it.
Okay.
Oh, I hope you do.
I have powerful build. I can what is it? Lift 3 times my strength modifier.
Yeah, he's still gonna fall on you.
Last dance with Yeti J.
The Yeti just falls because Togar, you were in there swinging at it, right? And you're just like, you try to get out of the way. It still lands, and you take 2 more points of damage as this giant thing is on top of your legs. You're kind of sitting there like, really? So, yeah. Well done, Reed. Balloon, you
Good
were
shot.
up.
Okay, so the only one left is the one near Hadlin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will proceed to, with my move action, move forward.
Okay, you do that.
Where's it? So I can put it there. Make sure I have sight of it, right? Bonus action, second level sorcery to 2 sorcery points.
Okay.
Dropping second level spell, and then action is firebolt at it.
Go for it.
18 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
14 fire damage.
How do you want to do this?
Seeing what Reed did to the one at the bottom, on a much lesser scale, I'm going to attempt to get the firebolt to shoot directly through its head.
Okay, it's not going to do that, but what'll happen
Oh, it's going to fail miserably, but that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, so you
can
try to
explain
copy
what happens as a result.
Yeah, so what actually happens is that you're like, and shoot, shoot this firebolt at his head, trying to perform what you just saw Reed do. Unfortunately, that's not what happens. It does hit it. Its head kind of jerks, lights on fire, and you just see this Yeti fall backwards as its head, like the great pumpkin itself, the headless horseman's pumpkin head on fire, just falls backwards into the snow, into a dreary, dreary death. Well done.
I'm going to look at Reed at that point, who hasn't re-stealthed, so I can actually see him, and say, you have to teach me how you did your thing. Mine didn't work.
No problem, big fella.
Boy.
And then proceed to just collapse on the ice.
Yep, it is. You guys are out of combat.
What the hell did we just run into?
Those are Yetis. I read a book about them.
They didn't seem friendly.
One might even say they're abominable.
Hey, Reed.
I don't get it.
Reed, let's go check out that cave.
Wait.
We may want to heal up a little bit first.
Yeah, let's not go wandering.
Well,
what if there are more?
I'd feel better if we're out of the elements for healing up at least.
Do you know what would help if there are more, Critty?
How about a tiny hut?
Exactly. Now is the time for the tiny hut.
How about
after the battle, not before?
Gather up next to each other, because otherwise you're not going to get in that tiny hut.
I have a firebolt as a readied action if a Yeti comes through that cave opening while she's casting.
I will hide behind Balin as a readied action if another one comes out.
It is later in the day when this happens, so you guys...
Can I time it to where right as the hut goes, pook, I push balloon out of it?
Okay. Make an athletics check.
I'm joking.
Nope, you said it. Athletics check.
Okay.
Am I hearing this? Can I hear?
Awful.
Hold on. Let's see what happens with Balin.
No.
Yeah, see, man fails.
Does he fall out himself?
Do I just like accidentally step
Well, let's
forward?
see what does happen. Roll a d6.
This is funny. Watch me push somebody else out that I didn't really
Punch the
intend on.
halfling halfway into the next county.
2.
Roll a d4.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. 1.
You literally try to push him, miss completely, Drom. Go right past him outside as the hut is created, and you land face first in a big pile of Yeti poo.
Outstanding.
Drom, did you miss the Yetis? Why are you smelling the poo?
At least I wasted the one.
And now you have waste on your face.
You got
And now Drom is outside where he can't help heal us all.
Well, you can go in and out of the hut. You can
still let him in.
you can still, yeah.
Critty, before you let him in, can you prestidigitate his self?
Well, yeah. He is pretty...
I'll be like, oh, well, that's what I get for playing jokes on you, Balin, and I wipe my face off and then pat him on the shoulder.
Yeah, you see Critty
Same
do.
hand?
Yeah, she
I clean everything up.
yeah, you get the poo
So
off.
as you pat me,
You're
the poop
smelling
goes
Davy
away.
Yes. All right. So you guys, it has been a day of battle. You guys rest up for a little bit. It starts turning into night. You guys are going to start a fire.
I don't think we need to while we're in the hut, right?
You don't
The
have
hut.
to, but being outside, if you're going to you want to pull guard duty outside of the hut.
Maybe better off not to light
No.
the fire due to
Let's
the
all
fact that
stay
we're
inside tonight.
30 feet away from the
All right. So you guys, we'll say for tonight, you guys rest up and get. I don't think you guys are going to investigate the cave tonight, are you?
No.
No.
Okay.
That maybe in the morning.
Yeah, we need a
Yeah,
rest.
we'll check it in the morning.
Yeah, I mean, nothing happens during your watches. I mean, you just slaughtered the entire Yeti clan here. So you wake up the next morning. You guys are fully rested, so you get your hit points back, all your spells back and stuff. So,
Huzzah!
let's see here.
That was not pleasant.
Can I search all the Yeti bodies?
Yeah, you don't find anything on them other than Yeti bodies.
Not worth a
Lots
shot.
of
I
fur.
figured, yeah,
Is
even if
there-
they're nudist, maybe they had a belt.
Is there any value to Yeti skin?
I don't know.
That's why I was gonna check. Would that be like what, nature skill or something like that?
Yeah, it would.
Their horns look pretty cool, but I don't like them.
But I'm more interested in that cave, to be honest.
I think we'll look at the cave next.
Wait a minute.
I-
Did I make,
I
did I
hear
make
the
a
horns.
pipe out of one of their horns?
Hey,
That would be pretty cool.
Adlin has a badass idea right there.
Adeline wants to take one of these horns and make a pipe.
The ones on the smaller Yetis, not really conducive to what you're trying to do, but the one off the big one, which is on there, make a strength check. First, make a medicine check. You're going to try to cut off a horn. So, see one if
Can
you know
anyone
what.
help me with this? I
wanna-
feel,
I
I
wanna
feel like
help
I'm
Adeline.
going to cut my own
Well-
hand off.
Okay.
No, I could do it for you. If you want.
Sure, sure.
And what?
Medicine
Balloon
first.
want to assist or something?
Yeah, I wanted to learn about how to dehorn. a
Okay,
Yeti.
well, first you gotta do something like this, and hopefully I don't. Well, there we go. If that's better.
Okay, let me try to see if I can copy you. Not as good. Nearly the same roll, but no more near the
See what it is?
modifier.
Is I'm working on one, and he's working on the other horn. That way we don't mess up just one horn.
Yes. Do you want left or right?
And
Good work, you guys. Worked.
Right.
Good.
then a strength check. You said, right?
Yeah, strength check to see if you can cut off the horn.
I'll see how Drom does first on the right horn.
Oh, good Lord. What the hell? Roll 20 hates me. Roll 20 straight up hates me. That's what the fourth one I've rolled today.
Does he get advantage since I have been helping him?
No,
Like I said,
not
I'm
on
helping
this.
him.
No.
Okay.
It's, I don't know,
Okay.
Grim.
Well,
Drom, you ruined
I
that.
don't know.
That horn is ruined for any kind of purposes other than material. They can't be made into a
Okay.
horn or anything like that. So, Balin, you can make a strength check here.
I don't think you did that, Drom.
Do you want? I mean, we're both kind of. I'm a little stronger than you, though, Balin. I don't know.
If he tells you where to cut, you can make a strength check there, Hadlin.
Yeah, I'll show him where I think it's to cut.
All right, can I use my? How inspiration already wore off. Dang it! I was
Yeah,
going to use my
just-
inspiration from when I was on fire.
No.
Can I? Since I seriously.
No,
I'm on
no.
fire. I
Hadlin,
want this horn.
You are
I'm
cor-
really
no, Drom. You are. You
Can
have,
I
you are
inspire him?
shamed. You're
Yeah,
not. You're
that-
not
since
watching
I-
this, Gritty. You're.
Since I know I fucked up.
No,
can I be
Drom.
like,
You're
oh,
not. You
guidance.
No,
so he
you
doesn't-
have to live in shame with the. Wow, you destroyed this horn for opponents. Live with it,
Yeah,
man.
shit.
You rolled a natural one. I'm not. No,
I was gonna say maybe I could do guidance. So see what I did. Don't do that.
no, that's not gonna. No, I'm not gonna allow that.
Enough guidance for like you're sulking in the
Hey,
corner.
look! I
after
just
that
screwed
roll.
up horribly and destroyed this object. Here, let me help you with some words of wisdom. No, that's not how this works.
Don't do
Hadlin,
that.
I think it would be pretty funny if
But
I tried
mean,
to pull
you
this
do
horn
it
now.
with all the stuff in Swaga. You make all the mistakes, so other people don't have to.
Is this?
Right?
Are we
No, I'm
playing?
joking.
Are we
I'm
playing
joking.
Swaggo right now? Just throwing that
What
out
the hell
there.
is Swaggo? I don't know what that is.
You know what that is? You shut your now. You have disadvantage, Hadlin, because Finn is a poo poo head.
Oh,
No, roll a strength check, and he didn't roll that well. He rolled a 10.
Mhm.
I'm not going to give you disadvantage, but I'm not going to give you advantage on this, Hadlin. So roll just to see if you can cut the horn cleanly enough to use as a horn or whatever you want to make it into. Tron uses strength against him and just ripped it out. Broke it in two pieces. That'll do. So you were able to get the horn off. So yeah, whatever you decide to do with it, you've got put that in your inventory. That you've got a horn, a Yeti horn.
Nicely done, Hadlin.
Thank you both. I'll make good use of this.
Okay.
How big is his hand?
It's size of you. It's huge.
I don't know. Yeti paw mitts seemed like a good idea, but I'm not doing anything right now.
I'd almost even say just taking a huge chunk of the hide off the back.
Oh, I'd
Make
say
a couple
we
of
skin them all.
blankets. Probably take a while.
We're not in that much of a hurry.
Yeah, we have all night.
No, this is the next day. You guys already rested, so I mean,
Oh, okay.
it's just the next morning. You guys go over and do that.
I mean, seriously, if there's no one in that cave, talk about lodging right there. Put the hut right in there.
We're not
It's
sure
the
if
next
there's
day,
no one in the hut.
so you have not investigated. The
Yeah, I don't know
cave
if
yet.
we want to spend another day here, but I mean, I'll walk
I
up
don't know,
to
those Yetis can make some really neat cloaks for everybody.
I'll walk up to there and try to peer into the cave a bit.
Okay, make a perception check.
Come on.
You can do it. You can do it, buddy.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't hear anything.
I'll flip
Not
up the
seeing
eye
anything.
patch. Do I see anything?
I'm not seeing or hearing anything in there. As you can tell from the entrance, it's hard to, without further going in, to see really what's in there.
I'll go maybe 5-6 feet past the threshold.
It looks like
I'm
there's a...
going behind Reed if he's going into it.
Okay.
So I'm going to be like over here,
Although
roughly.
it's
if
well,
he's
I
going
guess.
in.
All right. So, Reed, you go in a little bit ways. You pop the eye patch. You said.
Yeah.
Clears up. I mean, you can see everything in here. You can see that it's a long kind of misshapen, but long kind of opening here that goes into this big, giant, huge area. You see bones littered everywhere. You see all kinds of stuff on the ground, tattered clothing, stuff like that. A lot of the bones you're seeing look like they're animal. Elk, other kind of creatures maybe you don't know for sure, but there's a lot of bones in here, things of that nature. You can see one area where they just kind of leave the dead carcasses of anything they brought back. It's not a big pile of stuff, but a section of it is kind of like their refuse area. And then you see that there's another area. It looks maybe where they slept. It's flat. It looks like a lot. You see some fur left over from that area. Make an investigation check if you want to see if anything else.
Pretty specifically, I want to look around their
Actually,
bed
before you
down
do
area.
anything-
Hold on. Quit talking at the same time.
I was
Go
gonna
ahead,
say
Joe.
before you do anything, I can make it to where you can see better if you want.
You didn't go in the cave. He's further in the cave. So
He
I
went
see
into
pretty well in the
yeah,
dark.
yeah, he's gone way into the cave. Yeah.
I see pretty well in the dark anyway.
What do you want to do here, buddy?
I want to pretty specifically start tossing the area where it looked like they slept, see if there's any mementos, anything like that there.
Make an investigation check. No disadvantage because you can see perfectly.
A 20.
Yeah. Okay.
Time-wise, Ranger, if Reed has been out of sight for about like a full minute, I'm going to start going into the cave a little bit until I can see him.
It hasn't reached that point yet.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll follow Blue.
Reed, roll me a D100, please.
54.
Roll me a D6.
A 2.
Okay. You, through your dealings, you see that there's also some like boxes, things of that nature, probably from the prey that these people have. You see maybe they've hit some caravans or something. You find a chest. It's not locked. You open it up. You find inside what looks to be a large hoard of gold and gems totaling 2,000 gold.
Woohoo!
That was a hell of a roll, my friend.
Wow. Okay. I'll.
Now. I'm not done yet.
Oh, or it.
Roll me. We're gonna do this 4 times. you nailed it.
Wow.
Roll me a D100.
74.
You find okay. Okay, do it again.
12.
Do it again.
27.
Okay, and one more.
17.
Oh, damn. What was the first one? 74.
74.
Okay, you find a potion. You don't know what it is. 12.
Yep.
Find another potion. So you find a little case with 2 potions in it. What was the next one? 27.
Yep.
You find a pair of boots that look they're kind of covered in crud and stuff, but they kind of catch your eye. And you find a shield.
Not bad. I'll scoop all of this into the bag of holding, because otherwise I'd be walking out of there like.
Well, it's 2 potion, a pair of boots, and then a shield. Plus,
At
you
2
found-
grand in gold. And
Yeah, it's
I'm 3 feet tall.
Yeah, or you can call them in. I mean, it's clear. The cave is clear and stuff.
I'm making a deposit.
Yeah.
Has it been about a minute since he started?
Yeah. You go. You guys can go in there now.
Then I'm gonna go in anyways. I'm gonna like start whispering for Reed.
I'm over here.
Okay, if he just talks out loud, I'm just gonna start walking towards him.
Is it pretty dark in here?
Yes.
Okay, and then there was light.
And then there was light. Not anymore. Your eye. Reed screams in agony.
No one needs light. Ah.
We can all see in the bloody dark, Grim.
Okay.
It looks like daytime in here now.
Oh, Trump, we can all see in the dark.
I prefer the darkness myself.
Okay. Reed, do you tell them what you find?
Yeah, I'll say I found a bunch of stuff. Let's go outside. Cause I gotta have.
I'll cast
Whatever.
detect magic. I'll use my 1 free detect magic to see if the boots and the shield are
I already
magical.
scooped it all into the bag of holding.
Oh, you already did. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Then
can use it
never
to
mind.
look around and see if you missed anything.
Yeah, I'll cast detect magic to see if there's anything else around
No,
here.
nothing else. I mean, there's a lot of other knickknacks, cruddy weapons, things of that nature, but because of how well you did, I mean, yeah, that's what
There's
you
nothing
found.
else
Yeah,
magical.
Reed did a pretty
Okay.
good job in there of looking for it.
Yeah, hobbits do a pretty good job of cleaning out the caves of treasure.
Yeah.
We said it.
The other thing I'll look at, so there's all these bones and everything here.
Mhm.
Are there any human
Make a medicine check.
humanoid bones? Okay. 14?
Hard to tell.
Okay.
You'd have to really spend some time, like archaeologist time, to figure out. Like, you think maybe 1 or 2, maybe human femur here or there. You're not sure though. I mean,
I'm
there's
looking
so
more
much-
skulls than I am the.
No, they don't really find a lot of skulls. I mean, Yetis
Okay.
don't, they're not headhunters, so it's more like
Okay.
you find more where you would think there would be meat on the bone kind of places.
Got
where
it.
you see the bones and
Okay.
stuff. A few ribs,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Okay. It seems like we have. I'm going to look at Drum. It seems like we have found where all the people are going missing.
Possibly.
Don't know yet.
We'll see though.
We're also a few days south.
Yeah.
Like 4 or 5.
Well, this
Better
is
part
one
of a
place,
week's
maybe.
travel. I'm
Well,
sure there's a
I-
lot
I
of
think-
people going to.
I think Reed's being optimistic there.
So that means we can't turn back.
I'm a bloody pessimist. I'm not being optimistic about a blight thing. We're down there a week south of where we're heading.
Actually, no, you're about 3 days away, but it's still a good journey.
You're 3 days south and almost died. That's not a good sign.
Wait, you almost died.
Everyone, well, you didn't. I don't think. I couldn't see you half the fight.
I took a good hit, but you know.
I think I know Drom went down. I did see Drom go down.
Oh, I just slipped.
Make a deception check. That's bullshit.
Oh, I'm already rolling it.
What do I roll?
Charisma saving throw to see if you can beat the. Yeah, you know he's full of shit.
Son of a bitch.
I believe him.
That was one hell of a slip. I think that the Yeti helped you slip a little bit.
You're not that graceful.
All right, you guys do anything else in the cave?
No.
There's nothing else in there that would catch my eye or anything.
No,
right?
but you've fully investigated it.
Nah,
You can
let's
tell
get
that
out of
this has
here.
been a home of operations for a long time.
I picked up a few things that they had collected from people who had unfortunately met them in the past. So let's get outside. I want Tolgar to take a look at a couple of these things, and then we'll figure out what to do with some of it.
I do want to check above the cave as well. That is where the big guy was. I'm wondering if there's maybe something above the cave. So I will check there while Togar is identifying.
While we're in the cave, is there a skylight or
Nope.
any sort of entrance
Nope.
at the top you can see?
No.
All right. I'll go on out and I'll grab Togar. I'll have him start looking at these things.
Okay, it's going to take you 10 minutes on each item, so it's going to take you 40 minutes to identify all of them, I believe.
Okay,
So
so
while
I'll
you're
give
doing-
that all over to
Fine.
Togar.
Yeah, give it to Togar. Togar, I'll tell you here in a second what all they found.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
And then
I'm attempting to climb the 10-foot wall here.
you just walk around. Yeah, it just
Okay.
looks like from what. Well, make a perception check first of all.
Yep. 12.
You don't really see anything. You don't know why he was there. Nothing's really catching your eye, like why he would be there. Nothing you
Okay.
see is giving you any kind of hints.
Okay.
Doesn't look out of the ordinary though.
Hey,
Nothing.
Balloon, you see anything up there?
I don't see anything. I don't know why he was up here. Maybe he was just hunting. I don't see anything. And then I'll just proceed to come back
Well,
down.
chances are that's where he was hiding out, spotted us walking up, and told his friends that company's coming.
Probably. But so very odd. He seems stronger than the rest. Why would he be the scout?
He's also bigger than the rest.
Mm-hmm. Well, we definitely need to make sure that we are rested as we go through this area because this place is awful.
Well, yeah, it's early morning. You're rested. You've recovered from the previous day's battle. All right, Togar, you do your casting. I will tell you what you found. So the first thing you find, you take a while. It's really nasty. The stuff's covered in gunk. So I get
Can Critty clean it first before he does
Yeah,
it?
you guys just grab a cloth and wipe it off. It's got a lot of soot and stuff just from being inside the cave for a long time. I mean whoever's doing the party funds, you can put 2,000 gold.
Are we putting that all in the community pot?
It just makes it easier for right now. You guys can divide it later. Someone just put 2,000 to be divided later if
Okay,
you want,
I'll
or just
add
in
it
the
then.
community.
Yep, I have it.
So the first thing you identify is a potion. It takes a while to clean it off, and then you use magic to identify it. It's a potion of Cloud Giant Strength.
Nice.
The second potion that you look at, Togar, when you're doing it is a potion of Supreme Healing. The two items you found. The shield, it is magical. It is a +1 shield. And then the boots, as you identify them, are boots of striding and springing.
Very nice.
Now the question is, does Togar tell them what I know?
Do you? I mean, they're pretty soon they're watching you do this, and they're watching you do this. So.
Yes, 100%. I'm a good guy.
Okay. So that you guys all know what the items are, where who gets what, and what you want to do. Decide.
It seems like these boots may be better for some of our shorter friends since they're a little slower. Do Reed or Hadlin want the boots?
Well, who walks slower?
What are the boots again?
Boots
Striding and springing. Make sure movement speed 30.
Plus
I
other
don't
things.
really
Some
wear
jumping
shoes.
bonuses.
All kinds of bonuses.
Maybe you should try.
If I remember correctly, those are the ones that make it to where you can jump really freaking far.
Correct.
All right, I'll read it.
Is something Reed would like.
So
I think
boots
it's
of
something that will work
striding
for
and
Reed.
springing. While you wear these boots, your walking speed becomes 30 feet unless your walking speed is higher, and your speed isn't reduced if you're encumbered or wearing heavy armor. In addition, you can jump 3 times the normal distance, but you can't jump farther than your remaining movement would allow you.
I think these would work for Reed. Have you tried
Or
wearing shoes?
Hadlin, I mean, Kool-Aid Man becomes a wrecking ball jumping into combat.
He does, but Reed
That's
also
pretty
goes
funny.
off ahead and needs to make sure he can run away quickly to get us if he's
That works
scouting.
too.
Yeah, but I don't really like wearing shoes.
It's only because you haven't tried yet.
Well,
He
you
hasn't
know,
tried
I'm in
this
my
far, he's
60s.
probably not gonna.
I leave it to you. And maybe these work for Hadlin then.
Adlin, I think you'll probably be better off the boots.
Well, I kind of feel bad because aren't I the only one that really uses a shield?
Well, what's the shield?
It's a +1 shield.
Does Ashira use shields now?
She can. She's not using one at the moment.
Well, Hadlin, would you rather the shield or the boots?
Shield.
So if you take the shield, Ashira then actually getting the boots.
But the boots don't really help Ashira, I don't think.
Yeah, and she can fly.
Oh, yeah.
I honestly don't mind if Hadlin gets both.
Me neither.
How many magical items do you have? Do you have any magical items on you right now, Hadlin?
Nope.
Okay, so you can attune to those.
And even the shield requires it, Tim?
I don't think the plus
I'm
one
sorry,
shield
the
does
boots
require
do,
attunement.
the shield does not, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got no problem with both of them going to Hadlin.
And they look so nice together.
Yeah, they are sort of a match set.
I mean,
You forget the
Ashira,
color in your eyes.
Ashira, have you tried to use a shield yet?
No, I have not tried to use shield yet.
Hadlin, maybe you can give her your old shield and then maybe she can practice with that.
still a good dwarven shield. I mean, it's perfectly fine. I mean, she can use it now.
Yeah.
If she wants, but she seems to kind of switch from one hand to two hands sometimes. She's frankly really good at it.
And before she was using a crossbow. I don't know what's going on anymore with Ashira.
I also do not know what is going on.
Well, it can't hurt you to take the shield. You can always decide whether or not if you want to use it.
I mean, I could carry two, but it doesn't really seem helpful.
Can you bash someone in the face with a shield while holding a shield?
Shield wall.
Well, I mean, I've done that many times, but it's not as effective as bashing someone in the face with an axe and having a shield on the other hand.
That is true.
Unless you dual wield the shields and then you can sandwich them as you scream like, oh yeah.
Reed, did you find something else in that cave you're not sharing?
There were 2 potions as well. And then I found, well, quite honestly, I found a shitload of money.
Oh, that's why you're so happy then. That's why you're not making sense. You're thinking of spending money. That's okay then.
Well, I mean, it's it's a good amount of coin and gems. It's probably about $2,000 worth. So it's a little under
I mean, I forgot
200
what we
each.
were talking about before. I'm on the gems now.
We are collecting our gems.
Specifically, are there any sort of special gems in the collection?
You have to
In
roll through.
our pot, you're talking about? Like
No, in what I just found.
It was mainly
okay.
coin.
Okay, but no, like 200 gold worth diamond.
No.
Or...
There's a few little gems here and there that add up. Part of it, like maybe they're worth 5-10 gold at a pop.
But nothing would be considered like a spell component type.
Okay.
All right, so it's about $2,000, 2,000 gold worth of everything.
Oh, I recommend we at least, with a little bit of that, buy a couple diamonds when we get back to town. That way I can keep you guys alive some more. In case some bad stuff happens worse than what happened today.
I got no problem with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
what about these potions?
Yeah, what did the potions come out to be?
Potion of Supreme Healing, Potion of the Cloud Giant Strength.
The Cloud Giant Strength seems like maybe something for Hadlin or Drum. As for the Potion of Supreme Healing, that's kind of for anyone.
Yeah, the Supreme Healing's a good one. The Cloud Giant Strength.
I vote for you to take that Supreme Healing Potion there, Reed. Because there's sometimes where you're off on your own and I can't get to heal you.
I agree, and Reed seems to be the most likely to be able to hide, to be able to heal someone afterwards in case somebody else needs it.
All right, I'll hold on to it.
And, what's Hadlin's strength score?
16.
Hadlin, you should take the Cloud Giant Strength potion.
Well, I mean, just for me, I think it's kind of cool for someone who has no strength to take that, because then they could
That's
do
why I'm saying
really cool stuff with. Like if Critty took that and won like arm wrestling, that would be awesome. That would be a story right there.
Yeah, we'll get to the next town. We'll enter. We'll enter Critty into like a fighting arena.
I can just see Critty. Hi guys, I'm Critty. I'm here to kick your fucking ass. Oh!
She hulks out.
Yeah.
Like,
books are good. Smashes a book off your face, knocks you to oblivion.
Tears a phone book in half.
Oh, God.
Who's next?
Hey,
I'm Hadlin and this is Critty and we're here to pump you up.
I would never tear a book.
In this rage, in Cloud Rage, you would.
Does a phone book count as a book?
It counts.
She might tear a library in half with that potion.
What is a phone?
A little sad metadata. I just looked it up, and Critty actually has a higher strength than Togar.
Oh, then Togar needs that.
No,
we're not giving it to Togar. Not yet.
Actually, we should give it to Togar. That way he can look like the picture Reed drew.
Okay, then you're doing the watches with Togar from now on. Because then he's going to end up using it and forcing
come on, pull God duty with me. I took the potion.
Yeah!
I'm right here. Kill me. You son of a bitch.
Would that actually turn Togar into the predator?
Wait, Togar, is that a tumor?
Come on, don't bullshit me. Get over here. I want to hug you.
You know what?
My goodness.
How about we give it to Ashira just in case she needs to punish Togar?
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know if I need help for that.
It just
And all of a sudden, Ashira
only
is
don't know
swinging
what that's
Togar's
like.
spine around.
I know.
I don't need that help.
I do think that that potion of heat
Sure, it's
of,
like if Togar
strength-
can bleed, he can die.
Oh, to be honest, I think it would be in better hands with the tanky fighter.
Yeah,
I
agree.
think either Shara or with Hadlin, one or the other.
All right. Well, someone gets it.
Yeah,
Jesus.
so either Shira or Hadlin, I think.
All right. All right.
Since Hadlin got the boots and the shield, how about we give the potion to Ashira? If Ashira, you want it.
I will safe keep it, and if I need it, I will use it, and if someone else needs it, I will hopefully be able to get it.
Why isn't the paladin getting the shield? Because I'll add +3 to your AC.
Because the paladin doesn't use a shield right now.
She's using a long sword.
Yeah, but it's a pretty badass sword.
She's using a two-handed.
She's using a two-handed because it's versatile. So right now, Hadlin's the only shield user.
She's a two-weapon
The way
fighter.
I'm looking at...
But she's going to use Hadlin's old shield to get used to it to see if she wants to use it. So
she can always change it up.
Okay. I'm just saying 16 AC even for paladins.
Yeah, but then
that's not that
she
much.
does.
You know?
Actually, I think we have
Well,
to
even
talk
with-
about that later because I don't have a shield.
Yeah. Even with the most badass paladin abilities, with low AC, you can still get your butt kicked.
But we can
Just
give you a shield because Hadlin has a shield. He got a new one, so you
Mhm.
kind of get his old one, basically.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So,
And you
So
know
you'll
how-
have a shield. It's up to you how you want to use it.
Yeah,
So.
you can use it or you don't. It's up to you. All right. So, all right. We are going to make one
Are
more.
we gonna?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Critty.
Well, I was just gonna ask, are we gonna head out or take a break?
Would you like to take a break, Miss Critty?
No, I just wanted to give Drama a pep talk if we were leaving. I just wanted to make sure I knew
Right.
what was happening.
Yes.
He rolls so much better when I give him pep talks.
Well, give him
Yeah,
that.
she's
Critty, you
not
give
exactly
Critty,
wrong.
you give him the pep talk that he needs so we can get this journey begun.
Can we see what happens if Togar gives him a pep talk?
Okay, Togar, give him a pep talk and let's see what happens.
both of them give him a pep talk.
No, not both. Let's just see. Since
I want
Balin-
to hear Togar's pep talks.
Yeah, let's
I
hear
know.
it.
I want to hear Togar pep.
Togar's gonna come up behind Drum,
Jesus Christ.
just start rubbing his shoulders, letting him know that the Raven Queen's with him. She's looking over your shoulder with me. We're gonna guide you into the wilderness, We're gonna take you on a survival check, sir. Let's do it.
And I'm holding him from behind afterwards.
Why do you gotta make everything weird,
See,
Togar?
now,
Come on.
while I do appreciate the
Drum, you have a Midas.
enthusiasm.
Drum, you Drum.
Hold on, let me finish the thing. While I do appreciate the pep talk there, Togar, don't touch me like that again.
So you felt creeped out, right? You felt creeped
Yeah.
out. You have disadvantage on the survival check.
But-
Go ahead for it.
I'm gonna walk over to Drum and I'm gonna reach into my pocket. I'm gonna pull out a pumice rock.
That was.
I'm gonna
good
hand
though
it to him
there,
and say,
Rongo. That was awesome.
I found myself. This was healthy to scrub after
Yeah.
it.
I felt a little bit inspired by that, Drum.
At least I do still get the inspiration though.
You know you don't. You get a disadvantage on survival because that was gross. Next. Roll your survival disadvantage.
Oh god.
It's gonna be a long day.
Yeah, things don't go too well. I mean, it's
This
not,
cave looks really familiar.
you gotta look.
Nah.
Somebody killed Yetis here, just like we did.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's the same battle.
Not only did I hold him from behind, but I poked him in the back. It really put him off.
Oh god, look at this Yeti. The arrow is straight through its skull.
Yeah, you guys.
Somebody burned the head on this one.
does
That's
not
really
go,
impressive.
It does not go well for your travels. So you guys.
Oh, look at the palm trees. How'd we get this lost?
I mean, drop. You can't get,
Togar, maybe you should leave the pep talks up to me.
This wasn't my idea.
fair point.
That was good though. That was.
So yeah, you guys don't really make good progress. You don't really get lost per se, but you don't really go in the right direction. And Drum, you're just. I don't know what you feel.
I'm like, well, it's
Little
been
bit
the
of-
whole trip Drom's been looking at Togar really weird, keeping an eye
You know,
on him the whole way. Like,
Grim. You know that GIF that Durgan keeps posting with the deer?
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm picturing. Like you turn around and you see Togar there with it. It's just
just like
Just every time you look around, it's Togar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my.
All right. So after a day of unwanted, unwanted touching and strange looks being done between Drom and Togar, which leads the party astray a little bit. So it's still 3 more days to get to Pellbank Village because of this nonsense. You guys make camp for the night. Who is pulling the first shift?
I'll pull the first shift.
All right, Reed and who else?
I will take it.
All right, Reed and Ashira, you guys pull the first shift. It's been a very lucrative. Started the day off happy with all the loot you found, and then it got really wrong.
Awkward.
Yes.
Real bad.
Awkward is a nice word to put it. Ashira, make your perception check for me, please. Okay. Yeah, you guys are not really into pulling guard duty per se because it's been an eventful day. Ups and downs, highs and lows. For some more than others. If you guys want to have a conversation, say so. If not, we'll move on.
What in the hell was Togar doing this morning?
That seems about on brand for Togar.
Yeah.
I'm not very surprised.
Better Drom than me.
I mean, better for Togar it was Drom than me.
Well, yeah, I mean, I do look forward eventually to the day that you're wearing a dragon skin, like, cape.
It, I mean, I feel like it could happen. It could happen.
So do I. And he'd be a fetching color on you, you know.
The green, I do love green.
See, it would look good on you. So,
Yeah.
he better watch it.
I mean, he seems to be surviving somehow.
You know, you don't get to be his age without being at least smart enough to survive. You know.
Did you hear something?
It's like an owl or something, I think. But
An
he's a
owl?
good enough fella.
That sounded like an owl.
Well, you know, we're in the far north, so it might be a drunk owl, Canadian
A
owl, or
drunk owl.
it's a Canadian owl.
Canadian-
Hoot, eh?
Just kidding.
Hoot, eh?
I have not spent much time in this place you call Canadian.
Well, you know, it's halfling for the far north.
Don't you know?
I am not familiar with this name.
I take it you don't speak halfling.
All right, that didn't happen. There's no Canadian. Move on.
I'm saying it's the halfling word for north.
Okay, that's total bullshit. The deception check with disadvantage.
It's what we call the North, don't you know? Come on, natural 20. Damn. I was hoping for a natural 20.
Sure.
So with disadvantage, it's 7.
Darn.
Yeah, roll Shira charisma.
Come on,
Charisma
one.
check is probably a 7.
Come on, one. Come on, natural
Charisma
one.
save.
I'm rolling saving throw.
Yeah, you're trying to. Yeah, you
Aw,
you
not a
he
one.
is so full of poopy right now.
Her actual check is higher than
Mhm.
what I rolled. Good
Mhm.
God.
Paladins, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I I'm not very familiar with halfling, but I do not recall that being in the linguistic structure.
You know, different dialects.
Yeah, he's so full of shit right now. Sure, you can call him out anytime you like.
I wink at her, but it looks more like a blink.
Are you okay? Did you get hit too hard in the head by the Yeti?
I did take a couple of hits, but I think the rest of you took it worse than me. What?
So what is wrong with your eye?
What? Which one?
The one that you just twitched at me.
Yeah, remember your eyes covered unless you have it open.
Well, it's nighttime.
Okay, so yeah.
No, he said he blinked at her, but
Oh,
it looked.
yeah.
But he's blinking with the one eye exposed. So just.
There's
He's
one
not
glowing
winking.
red eye, and the
Yeah.
other one is just normal, so you wouldn't see it at night. What?
Go on.
So, how are you feeling with your recent career change, I suppose?
I'm getting more used to it. I still have some things to come to terms with, but I am very curious as to what is going on in Palebane, that we are being sent there, since that is where I'm from.
You're from there.
Yes, that is my hometown. That is where I came from before I committed to the Raven Queen.
I didn't realize you were from this far north.
And I don't think I talked about it that much.
Nah, most of us really haven't said much about where we grew up.
Yes, it is. It's kind of a body town. Body town? Maybe like a. It's very. It's very small, and because it's so far north, there's a lot of raids, and it can be quite violent.
I've spent time in the north. I don't remember in particular being to that village before, but
It's a very small village. There is no reason to go there, so I do not know why we are going.
most of the towns going this far north are fairly small. But north's it's a hard area.
Well, yes, it is. Both of my parents died in a raid, and so and I eventually made my way down to the Raven Queen, but yeah, rough neighborhood.
Sorry to hear about your parents.
Thank you, but I know that you know what that is like.
Were you very young?
Young enough for it to be difficult to be on my own, but not so young that I was completely defenseless.
But that's good. But is there ever a good age to be alone?
Is there ever a good age to lose both your parents in acts of violence?
Something that should never happen to anyone.
No. Well, maybe we come up here and we make sure it doesn't happen to some other kids.
I hope so. At least there'll be something good that'll come out of this whole journey.
Yes. Yes, I'm a little nervous because there's a chapter dedicated to Corlon up here, and I haven't visited any of his chapters yet, so I don't know what the temple will be like or who will be there.
I mean, I would assume that they're probably a fairly, at least, nice group. I mean, I don't recall too many followers of Quarrelin that were all into the grim and doom and all of that. Most of them I've encountered have been at least fairly pleasant.
Well, I hope this far north that the grimness of the north hasn't changed that at this temple.
You hope. And I think most of the time that the grimmer the reality of the situation, the more people will tend to embrace those little things that bring them together. So, hopefully.
Yes, I think I heard a saying about that once. Bad roads make for good neighbors.
It's wise words.
Hopefully, yes?
Hopefully. If nothing else, I'm sure that you at least would bring a ray of sunshine to them. You've
Yes,
always been pleasant.
I am forever known for being a ray of sunshine.
You are. I mean, hell, you're definitely one of the more cheery ones of our group.
I don't know, they all seem very cheery in their own ways.
In their own ways. But you're the one that seems to have a way with talking with people.
You mean shaking Togar? I have a way with shaking Togar.
What? Yeah, that's joyful to watch for sure. But I think in general, just you have a demeanor that allows you to get along well with others. So there's that.
Well, it would take one to know one, sir.
Well, thank you, madam.
Of course.
So other than that, how do you like fighting with a sword now?
It's weird.
I know, aren't they?
It's a lot of hitting.
Aye.
It's a lot of hitting.
It's a lot in the wrist, especially if you're going two-handed.
I think
Lot
I
in the
might
wrist.
have to wrap them. My wrists are very small compared to the rest of me.
Well, it's the grip in the wrist, and if you keep it stiff, the big thing would be, at least what I had found, is the faster I moved, the better I hit with it. But, I mean, you're, a fair amount taller than me, so you can bring a lot more strength to bear with your hits than I can. So if you tie the wrists up, make sure you just don't go too tight.
Yeah, something kind of loose but supportive. Just a little extra help. It's a lot on such a small joint.
It is. But I mean, a longsword for starters is a solid foot taller than I am. But, if you get a good balanced one, it looks like your sword's a fairly good balanced one. That'll help a lot.
It's an excellent sword. It is a sword made by a god. So I don't think it gets much more balanced than that.
Most of the time, if a god bothers to make a sword, to make them good. So I don't see too many gods. Well, maybe a trickery god might be like, "Oh, this will really show them." But for the most part, if a god is going to bother to take the time out of their day, they're usually not going to screw around. They're going to make something good. That armor that you're wearing looks pretty impressive as well.
It's very light. Here, feel. I didn't realize that it was light because I've never worn armor before. But
oh yeah.
But Haviland looked at it and he said it was very light. Here.
No, I'll be honest with you, it's probably not much heavier than the leathers I wear.
It's just very shiny. I feel like
it's an eye catcher, that's for sure.
Yeah, there's no stealth to it. Like if it's in the light or if there's torchlight and like a beacon.
That's not always a bad thing. You think about it, if you go fishing, right? You throw the lure out into the water. You want something that draws the eye.
Why does
Big
your
fish comes over.
Your fishing toss seems suspiciously very much like your sword toss?
Well, fairly. So I don't do a lot of fighting with swords. I got just this short one, and I mean, granted, I'm not very tall myself, but I found the shorter sword gave me a much better chance of being able to actually, hit things with it, because long swords in general are just fairly ridiculous looking in my hands. But the short sword I found was all right because I could go in a little closer with it. But fishing poles, you figure, even a short one is 7 feet. It's 2.5 times me length. So.
Really? You fish with such a large fishing pole?
Well, you gotta get it out there. It's gives you a better whip.
Well, maybe when we get the Pale Wings, we can go fishing and show me.
Oh, that'd be grand. I haven't been fishing in years.
It'll be very cold on the ocean, but maybe for a little bit.
Maybe. Hopefully we'll catch something good.
Yeah. I mean, you don't fish to catch things.
You fish to enjoy it.
Yes, or stand in the cold.
So, all right, you want to wake up the other net too?
Yeah, I'll go wake them up.
All right.
All right.
Who's pulling the next shift?
Go.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be Balloon and Drum, right?
Balloon and Drum. Okay. Make your perception checks. If you want to have a conversation, go for it. If not, we'll move on to the next shift. See, depending on how you guys do.
It seems that Togar really has Drum.
You are really
unnerved, man.
You are just in a different place, man.
Wow.
Yeah,
two
I
ones
don't
in
know
a
what to
row.
say, Graham.
Just not in a
I think
good
that's like your
headspace.
7th or 8th one of the night.
All right. Any conversation?
Drom, why do you keep looking over at Togar? We're supposed to be looking for Yetis. Or whatever else is out here.
He just looks really unnerved and is like.
You hear that Canadian
Really
owl?
Why are you? I mean, Togar was just being Togar. Why does it seem to have affected you so much today?
Yeah, no.
Okay, John didn't say anything.
No, he's just like a.
All right.
No.
All right. Anything else?
God, get out! I think what we need to do is when we get back to town is I might borrow, say, that 2,000 gold for a memory spell.
You could try to use the same stone that Reed used. It seemed to work for him. He's scrubbed away everything Togar from himself. Have you tried?
He's not saying anything.
Actually,
he's not.
Hold on. No, I don't find it.
Okay. All right. So he's not saying anything.
Can Reed do a perception check?
Reed's asleep.
I know. I'm rummaging through his stuff.
You're rummaging through my pack?
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
Reed gave you the stone. Reed
No,
already
he
gave you the stone.
Oh, did he give it to me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You missed it.
Not.
Yeah, Reed gave it. That's why. I mentioned it because he gave it to
Maybe
you.
it's an intelligence check. You should.
Now make a history check. See if
Okay.
you can remember if he can give him the stone.
I must have missed him saying he did. So yeah.
Yeah, you remember he can give it to you.
Okay, then I'm not rummaging through his stuff. I'm like, okay, I try it.
You have it. It's there if you need it.
Don't worry, I will take watch. You go scrub away the Togar from your orc skin and mind. And
All right.
shoulders.
Okay. You guys wake up the next shift because, God.
Actually, more like Balloon wakes up the next shift because I'm off in
I'll
the
let
corner
next,
still scrubbing.
Yeah, I'll let the next shift know. Drum is over there cleansing himself of Togar, so just let him be.
Well, Togar, you're the next shift, so Togar and who else?
I'll take it.
Critty and Togar, you're welcome to Balin Taylor.
I will tell specifically Critty, Dromzo's over there washing himself of Togar. Don't let Togar anywhere near him.
I understand.
Can I hear at all? Do I have any shot of hearing this?
Make a
I
perception
am whispering
check.
it too.
Yeah,
so.
make a perception check though with disadvantage.
Ooh. Can you get a second one?
Nope, I cannot.
Yeah, you don't hear anything. All right. Anything, Critty, Togar, you guys say anything?
Togar, I would love it if you would draw me a picture of Snowy the polar bear. He meant a lot to me in his short life. He protected our group. And I really feel like you should spend this watch. I'll watch. And I would like it if you spend the watch drawing this for me and not bothering anyone else.
Togar?
So Togar is going to start drawing the polar bear.
Oh, God.
But he's also going to be drawing a sad dragonborn with a cleric in the background. Because I don't know why my friend Dromzo
Just make a performance check.
Oh my god.
I always roll so shitty against
Oh my god.
Critty.
It's gonna be Drom as the polar bear and the
know,
polar
I think
bear as the cleric.
This is one
No,
of the
it's-
first ones you've got on your drawing.
Togar just looks at you, Critty, does a couple little stick figures with a circle that looks like the polar bear, and then a couple other stick figures, and just sits there staring off into space, just bleh.
Just crying.
Yeah.
He's the sad dragonborn.
Doesn't say a word, just that's all he
My-
draws.
My poison tears are running down my face.
No.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Oh my god.
While
these
Drom's
ones are
over in the
awesome.
corner, like,
Worst.
I gotta get this off. Jesus.
Yep. Just awful. I mean, just, you don't feel the muse. You
The
don't feel-
Togar Scrub and Rock. Brought to you by RSG.
Brought to you by Smacky Smalls. All right. And then last shift, nothing happens. So that's where we're going to end tonight's episode because I have to do another string here.
God.
So
Are you sure you want to end with all the ones we're rolling? That's led to amazing things
I'm afraid to see
happening.
what
I know we need
happens.
to do survival to try and see where we go next.
Then we can end on that.
On
I just
survival.
rolled
We'll end
one.
up on an
End of
island
one.
in the ocean at this
Okay.
rate.
Okay.
Stop.
Next day, you guys wake up. Everything happened over the night.
Okay, Drom, let's not have a repeat of yesterday.
Okay.
You can do this.
Okay.
I believe in you.
I'm gonna distract Togar to keep him far away.
How do you do that?
I'm gonna pick up a big piece of paper that I've got in my pack and say, Togar, come here, look at this picture I just found here in the wilderness.
Can I tell that he's lying to me?
Make a deception check there, Reed, and then.
Oh no, there's an actual picture there.
I know, but you're trying to deceive him to get him away. So make a deception check, and Togar make a charisma saving throw.
The 23.
Ooh, that's creamy. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea, Togar. You go rocking over there, and then
Actually,
sure enough.
that would be a tie because remember, Miss Paladin gives +4 to saving throws.
No, that's not. We're not doing that here.
Miss
She's
Paladin
gonna
doesn't
give him
want
a
to help
saving throw to
Togar.
that.
It's still
Yeah.
so.
Miss Paladin doesn't want to help Togar with drawing. So.
Yeah, I don't think that would even be remotely in the realm. So yeah, you distract him, and sure enough, there you go. Critty, you do your thing.
Yeah, Drom, you get a plus D8 or
Yeah, D8.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So roll your
One-
survival
one
and add
D8.
D8. Yeah.
So 10 plus
Nice.
18.
Thank goodness.
Pretty helped with the recovery here.
Yes. So you actually guys get to there. You're about a day's way from Pell Bank Village, and that's where we're going to end it today. So we'll get to Pell Bank the next time we get on here. So thank you for joining us for D&D. I need a break because in about 10, 12 minutes, 15 minutes, I got to do my GAC with Loki and the rest of the guys and stuff and get all that set up. So I got to get that done, and I still have to sleep. That's important. Maybe eat something real quick. But thank you guys for joining us. If you like the content, subscribe, follow, all that stuff. We do this every Saturday. So everybody checked in. Thank you guys for participating. We don't really look at the chat that much, but we do see you guys in there. So thank you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Glad to have you guys here. And we'll be back next Saturday for some more Dungeons and Dragons.
Not next Saturday, right? That's the 4th of July
That's
weekend?
right. Never mind. I am a complete moron. We will not be back next weekend, period, for any streaming because it is 4th of July weekend. I will not be available. So no streaming. There won't be any GAC because we'll be the week off anyway for Swaggo. So with just a nice, relaxing weekend. Maybe I'll do some Blood Bowl or something. But yeah, we're taking a break from streaming on that weekend. And now the weekend after that, we are doing D&D because that's our 5-year anniversary of RSG streams. 5 years of streaming. Good God in heaven.
Yeah, where did we go wrong in life?
I think you were supposed to make a left at Albuquerque.
Really quick.
So, yeah, it's been a long 5 years. But that being said, so yeah, no D&D next Sunday and weekend. So there we go, Saturday. I mean, so but thank you for joining us. We'll be back the weekend after that for some more Dungeons and Dragons stuff. So everyone have a great rest of your night. If you're sticking around for GAC, it'll be about 15-20 minutes. We'll get that started. I got to get my Sluggo GAC, and we're facing a skewer, so it's me against a skewer. The Battle of the Titans, 8.6 or 860,000K versus 850K lifetime, so it's going to be ginormous. So we will get to that here in a little bit. So on behalf of myself and the crew, everyone have a great rest of your night. Be safe, and we'll see you soon. Peace out.